Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the shit show. Game time, Brian. Mark Holmes is in the house. We are here. We're talking NFL free agent frenzy, even though it's legal tampering. It seems like every move is 90% of the big guys are already gone. Lucky us, right? But I'm here to bring a little bit of hope. So, what's up, everybody? Mark, what's going on, buddy?
We're all in the toilet, man. That's where we are.
It is what it is,
We're
man.
all in for nap time. That's where we are.
Real quick, let me get to the chat. Linda Conyers. Hey, Linda. Brad, Stephen Brown, Devil Dog, Mr. Cowboy. Twiz, what's up? Congratulations to your team. Although I may not agree with who they got, your boy is taking a shot, and I could appreciate it. And I told everybody, Mark, that they were how he was going to cook. Now, he may be cooking some whack shit, but he's cooking, and you have to appreciate and respect that. And the scary part to me is
I'm not appreciating it. I'm not. No.
Well,
I'm not.
What's up, Az man? What's up, buddy? Well,
I can respect it, but I'm not appreciating it.
What's up, Hamid? Listen, Hamid. Again, I told you this was going to happen. So, Rob A, what's up, man? I don't say. Whoa. Rob A,
2 years.
I never said Barkley stunk. Never. He's got a lot of talent. What I'm saying is, I'm surprised the Eagles did it. That's one thing you don't do in this day and age is spend a lot of money on a running back, especially a guy who was hurt. But congratulations. I'm glad you guys and gals and everybody's happy that are Eagle fans. You don't have won nothing yet. You still have a defense that needs a lot of work. And I think Linda will tell you, a lot of them draft picks you got, and you have a lot of them, they better go to defense. So, if they go out and get T. Higgins, then I quit. But other than that, I think you're kind of done because you need to I think you're going to re-sign Devontae Smith. So get ready for that, Eagle fans. It was a good day by you guys. That's all I can say. I'm not going to sit there and say anything else.
Rico's okay, but he's not,
Rico can come back if we want him. He's a last minute. Hey, what's up, Michael Rizzo? What's up, buddy? I'll get to the chat. Joe DeMasi, what's up? Literally walked in the door, put my stuff down, put on a shirt and a hat, and I'm here with you guys. Raymond Salas, good afternoon. It's just very surprising, some of the things I'm seeing. We're all obviously waiting on Derrick Henry, right, Mark? We're waiting for that shoe to drop. Danielle Hunter, I actually got to pull up your chat so I can keep track of what you got going on over there.
Des Bryant rips the Cowboys management and worries about a losing season.
Well, I made that thumbnail in 2 minutes, so I just threw a picture of Stephen Jones and then his alter ego with the clown face, and then I said he's on vacation. So I think that hit exactly what I wanted to hit was that. But it is what it is.
Boys, they tweeted out, what is a show that you could have started when legal tampering began and finished the entire series before the Cowboys bring in a new player? Yeah,
Hamid, I think Simmons from Broncos is probably not a fit. Just remember, Hamid, you have a lot of draft picks you got to sign. You got to re-sign Devontae Smith. I like C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Somebody said earlier that McKinley was signed with the Eagles. I would have been worried about that if you saw the chat in Mark's chat.
He ended up not.
Yeah. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is more of a risk taker, of a ball hawk, but not as good a player as McKinley, in my opinion. So you missed one there. But, hey, listen, you guys are in the game. Again, shout out to the Eagles for doing what they're doing. What's up, Tayana? How are you? Lady Libra, how are you? What's up, Thomas Garrett? Go ahead, Mark. I'm just catching up.
True or
Mouse,
false?
what up?
Cedric Wilson makes sense for the Cowboys this offseason.
Don't stop.
This is the thing that kills me is like when we start talking about players that we could have had 2 years ago, and we say, "Oh, this is a good idea," like Bobby Wagner. Had we signed Bobby Wagner 2 years ago, we wouldn't be looking at saying, "Oh,
say it, I say it again, you've been had."
Oh, we've definitely been had. We've definitely been cooked. And now people, blogging the boys, literally talking about
What's up, man?
a guy who at $7 million was too expensive for us to keep, but Michael Gallup at 11 was okay. Okay.
What I'm here to say, everybody, and this is everybody, is Mark, like in Mark's chat, Philadelphia, congratulations on day one of free agency. Your GM is actually working. So our GM is not working. He's sitting on his hands, and this is where, when we say culture problem, Mark, stop it with Dak, stop it with the players, stop. It starts and ends in the front office. Yes. And listen, I know it's a narrative that we say, oh, my God, they're bitching about it again. But the frustrating part is they own the team, and it's not going to change. And when Mark's right, when Jerry, God forbid, when Jerry is put out to pasture, it's not going to get any better. But we're there now because Jerry is just a mouthpiece for the team. He does nothing. Jerry does nothing but run his mouth. Stephen Jones puts him in the closet. If anybody saw, what was it, Goodfellas, or was it Casino? One of the two, or no, maybe it was a Bronx Tale. They put the dude in the bad luck dude in the closet. I think it was Goodfellas. But hey, listen. Stephen Jones in the cashier line at the Dollar Tree, LOL. Linda Conyers, it is what it is. 49ers fans, what's up, man? What's going on with your squad? But here, like we were talking, Mark was saying, when you have a chance to win, and I give credit to the Niners, but they didn't get the job done. Mr. Flat Hat, Kyle Shanahan, screwed up in the Super Bowl and didn't know the rules or didn't tell his players the rules and made a wrong decision. That's what hurt you guys. But what's going on with the 49ers? Yeah, me too, Michelle C. I hate Stephen Jones. I hate him.
They made a big defensive line.
Don't say that, Thomas. What's that?
They did make a signing to make up for Armstead.
Did they? Who did they get?
I can't remember.
Oh, Floyd. Was it Leonard Floyd? Or?
Leonard Floyd, that's it.
Yeah. 49er fan said that. I saw it on the way home in your chat. I said bang, bang to him, and he said, well, we signed somebody. I'm like, of course you did. Didn't I tell you yes, you did, to Cove and Bryant. You said you were going to get Huff. Listen, again, he fits better with what Vic Fangio is trying to do. Randy Stites, what's up, buddy? I just walked in the door and I'm live. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I appreciate it. Running the ball
it's nice
is the map
Randy.
of the playoffs. Rico is restricted.
It's so nice seeing Randy back again, man.
Oh, yeah, listen, man. He needs to go to the draft and hang out with us. Maybe we'll follow his lead this time instead of ending up at a shit show. The Cowboys need to either sign a free agent bruiser, running back, and draft a slicer, or vice versa. I think it could go either way, Randy. I think if we were to get Henry, which it doesn't appear that we are, and I think that was the guy that we should go after.
Wait. Philadelphia thinks it would have cost us more to bring Henry. That's why we're getting Barkley for a home team discount. You think? You think that Barkley at $12 million
Henry ain't getting no more than $8. He's not getting any more than $8.
Correct.
Yeah. I think Henry will sign if you give Henry I don't know, how old's Henry? Is he 30 yet?
Yeah.
All right. So if you give him a 2-year deal, 16 guaranteed, something like that, add a third year on there where you can get it, something like that. That's what it'll take.
Well,
I don't think it'll take
Aaron
much
Jones
more than that.
Out there too now.
I don't want Aaron Jones. I'd rather draft a guy, to be honest with you. He's just on the small side. Yeah, he cooked our ass, like I said earlier, but he's not the guy we need. He's not your physical bruiser guy. He's just an elusive guy. I like him, but that's not what we need. When we get down to the goal line, we need to be able to give the ball to somebody.
Yeah, but
we're going to draft somebody.
Remember, we're the Dallas Cowboys that looked at Tony Pollard and said, okay, he can be a between the tackles every down back. It's like, are you stupid?
Yeah.
We called that shit and said,
yeah.
he ain't going to be able to
Leonard
hold
Floyd,
up.
That's it, Joe.
You're going to do more harm than good.
Devil Dog, Eagles got Saquon Barkley. Who else did they get? They got Saquon Barkley. They got the defensive end, Huff, out of the Jets. They got a third guy, didn't they, or no?
I don't think so.
Or no, that was the McKinley thing, right? Yeah.
So, Josh Sweat will be gone, and then we'll see what happens with Hassan Reddick.
Well, that's the thing. Now, you have all the draft. I haven't really set anything up. I just kind of went live. I said, you know what? This is way more active. You see, you're the godfather. You know about this shit than I thought it would be today. I thought it'd be a lot of rumor. This is literally.
Oh, no. This is it, man. I
Yeah.
was like, are you?
Well, I work. I can't get off every.
Here's what I don't understand, though, is there were so many contracts that were already signed before this weekend. We found out last night that
Yeah.
Russell Wilson was going to
Steelers. Well, he was let
Steelers.
go. That's different, right? Or no? I
But
guess
how's
it's
it
not the
okay.
league year, right?
But how is it not? How is it different than being a free agent?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I don't understand.
Well, I don't know that it was physically signed. I think it's agreed upon.
Well, but
probably.
he went for supposedly a visit with New York, and then he was going to the Steelers. It's like I thought the visits can't actually happen until the league year starts. So I don't understand where some of these moves were already made. We heard about Chris Jones's deal.
What's up,
on
EJB?
Friday. So I apparently you can make
Fly
deals,
Parks.
and the Cowboys didn't get the memo that you can go ahead and start doing this stuff ahead of time.
Yeah. Again, but we called it, right? Dallas is a reaction team. They wait until they're in a corner whether it comes to contracts. And I just want to tell people, anybody that's in my chat or Mark's chat, I don't want to be negative. I mean, I miss the days, and it seems like the role has reversed. I've been saying this for, it seems like 2 years now. It seems like the Eagles are the team that steals the headlines. Now they have more success lately also. So it's like it's a double whammy, but we used to be that team that would steal the headline, get the job done in the playoffs. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Well, hold on, Brian.
And why? It's just very upsetting.
You're 100% wrong. We have been the headlines since we
But for the wrong reasons.
Against the Green Bay. But headline, listen, there's
What's up,
no
Eric
news,
Wallace?
there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
You don't understand that. Okay?
All right.
Whether they're talking about you because they love you or hate you.
I know what you're saying.
Go on YouTube.
But I got news for everybody in here. We're all at a table, right? And Jerry Jones thinks that they're laughing with us. No, Jerry, they're laughing at you, and that's a difference. It's one thing.
He's laughing all the way to the bank.
Well, that just shows you something about the man, right? You don't have any pride. Stephen Jones, do you not have any pride? You talk about winning 36 games, comparing yourself to the Niners. Hey, bang, bang, 49ers. You guys have actually won playoff games. You've been to a Super Bowl. Yeah, I understand you didn't win it, but, Eagles have won one and been to another one. So, Stephen, you're embarrassing yourself.
Wait.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
This is Stephen Campanella. Not sure if you know this yet, but it's been confirmed that our owner and son are on a yacht currently in the Bahamas.
Did I not tell you that?
Huh?
Did I not tell you that?
That they are? Seriously?
Yeah. They have no intentions of doing it. Well, the only thing I'll say is our best draft in recent memory was when they were on a yacht during COVID. So maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. No pride. They got profit. Linda, here's the deal, Linda, and you're right. And a go pack game time. Every time we beat y'all, we get more popular. Go pack. You beat our ass, man. Okay. So the fact that you're here today, thanks. You're just rubbing it in, but thanks for stopping by. King Crazen, hey Jones, y'all still going all in? Again,
if anybody can confirm that, please let me know.
Yeah.
Please. I don't want to cuss them out or not, but I'd like to actually. I remember one year that they were in North Carolina on vacation the first week, and it was Will McClay who was basically here manning the store. I want to say that was maybe 2019 or something like that, but that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. What's up, Michael Rizzo? Love Dallas. They do business. The old Raiders used it. Yeah. You know what, Michael? This Dallas Cowboys reminds me of the Al Davis-led Raiders. You're very right about that, Michael. It does remind me of Al Davis. Now, the only thing Al Davis would get caught up. The one thing I'm is sure of is we're going to get a hell of a player, most likely an offensive lineman at 24. We're going to get a linebacker in this draft. We're going to get a running back. But me and Mark talked about it. The real good teams, you have to add pieces in free agency. It doesn't have to be Saquon Barkley. Twiz, I know I would be. I think it, I ain't gonna hammer you, but I think that you probably should have went out and got the Miami linebacker over Barkley. That's what I was telling Mark. He signed with the Vikings. You know, I don't hate Barkley. He's explosive, but he's always hurt for that kind of money.
I'm telling you, his numbers go down.
What's up, Jamison Taylor?
And goes on.
Yeah,
Shout out to the 72 people watching Game Time and Mark Holmes melt down here at the Cowboys.
Well, you know, I'm trying to be
absolutely freaking nothing.
I'm trying to be positive because there's nobody that we haven't gotten yet that I wanted. So that's how I look at it. I'm surprised at certain teams, but even saying that, Niners have lost. Niners are losing players at an alarming rate. I'm sorry, I know they got Leonard Floyd, but okay.
Okay, so Steve
Van Ginkel, that's it, Vinny.
That Cat Sports got linked on where Jerry Jones' yacht is. So I'm hoping if he can confirm that, then I'm gonna.
It's Twiz again, and you know the go pack, go pack. I'm not here to suck up. I'm here to say I'm going to keep it 100. Your team is involved, engaged. Your fans at home feel like that they care about you. Listen, you could lie to me all you want, but at least make a move to act like just us fans are crying. Like Mark, like it's like this reminds me of the year that we got Anthony Barr, right? We were so thirsty. We were thirsty for something, and we got it over the hill. One need Anthony Barr, and me and Thomas Garrett were like, yeah. That's what they do. They drag us down. At least the Eagles and the Niners and the Packers are going all in on it. I'm not here to hate my team. I love the Cowboys. Look at this shit behind me. I love them. But I'm going to be honest. Stephen Jones sucks, people. And we've been saying it for a while. This goes back to last summer. And I'm not throwing Mark on the bus.
I'm still live here. I'm debating on whether or not I will stay live until the Cowboys sign something. Kind of like a hunger strike. Thank God I got my new chair here. I can literally just go to sleep here. Okay, I'll just be live waiting for the Cowboys to do something. Look, it's been 6 hours. Let's see how many. Yeah, 6 hours exactly that we've been here. So I'm going to say that shout out to Ewin Gaming because this chair, I have been here for 6 hours and I feel good. Pamela Savage.
Well, you got that for free. I had to buy my shit. My shit's high end, but I had to buy it. Damn, look at you. You're rolling fat.
They look okay. Here's what happened though, Brian. They looked at you and said, well, he's in good shape. He walks 12 miles a day. He can't put real stress on a chair like Mark Holmes and his fat 270 pounds can put on there. If you can be comfortable with his fat ass, then, of course, we know it's heavy duty.
Yeah, Lady Libra, thank you. I'm not here to be negative. I'm really not. You know me. I will really keep it and try and be excited. But, you know, and listen, there's nobody that has signed that I really wanted. I know that's yeah, I want everybody, but I'm not. I'm realistic.
No, that's Philly 500. He wants.
Listen, I want a linebacker. The guy I want with Tennessee, is he still out there? Shahir. Like if Shahir's out there, then we're good. I need one of those defensive linemen. It could be Reeder. It could be, I know Grover Stewart resigned. It could be Leonard Williams. It could be the guy out of Cleveland. It could be any number of guys. Just give me one of them, okay? Bring back Hankins. Aaron Jones is a free agent. 30 Sanchez. Thank you, brother.
Rhonda Paz.
Aaron Jones is a free agent. I don't mind Aaron Jones, 30 Sanchez. If he wants to be a piece, I would love it.
Boy.
I would love it. How much is he going to? I mean, you know, he's injured a lot too. I got to keep it 100. I can't, you know, ridicule the Eagles for going to get Saquon if we get Aaron Jones and I'm going to flex. Aaron Jones is always hurt. When he's healthy, he's great. That's the problem. That's why you don't spend a lot on running back. But Anyway, so yeah, give me a linebacker. Yes, I do know that Twiz. He'll probably end up in Philly, but I think Philly's going to do most of the rest of their damage in the draft, Twiz. You really can't afford to go out and get too many more high-end guys. You just can't. And I don't think you should, really. I think you go and draft your young guys. But that's what I want Dallas to do. We haven't not done anything, but we haven't done anything. Throw us a bone. Just give me one rib. Yeah, just
we
give me
haven't
one
even
win.
believed in our own guys.
What's up, Chiz Cowboys? What's going on, brother? I just figured I'd hop on and do an impromptu. Mark's been killing it all day. I was working, delivering the mail, and real windy out there. Real windy. It's horrible here. So
it was last. I know it finally died down about noon or so today, but it has been last night, man. It sounded like
that's
a
all,
freight train
Chiz.
went through.
Yeah. Shout out to the 80 people in here. I'm glad I came on.
What did I tell you? I was like, damn, Brian, I wish you were off
Well,
today.
I wish so too. I should have maybe thought ahead a little better. Now I'll know for next year. You would have thought my buddy Mark would have said, "Yeah, make sure you're here and this and that."
I told you last night. That's why
Right.
I said,
I work for the
I'm gonna be
government.
live
Everything.
streaming all day.
I need
You're
it
like,
in writing like weeks ahead. I can't be. Y'all sign Bobby Wagner. I don't even want Bobby Wagner. How about that, Jimbo's son?
It's 2 years too late.
Yeah,
See,
I mean,
that's where we're sitting here talking. There's an article from Blogging the Boys. Should the Cowboys go for Cedric Wilson? You mean a guy we had here and we said
I see you
$7
as
million
man.
is too expensive? Oh yeah, let's bring him back now.
Yeah, right.
Now, I guess he's been put on bubble wrap.
What's up, Dwayne Brown?
I mean, come on. Let's get Bobby Wagner now that he is 2 years older.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Hey, listen,
300 more
I'll take
tackles
him.
on him.
But I'm not going to sit here and say, wow, it's Bobby Wagner. That's not that Bobby Wagner. It's a good. We could use Bobby Wagner in the playoffs.
You know what,
that's
though?
for sure.
Here's the thing. We signed Bobby Wagner. That's the name.
What's up,
you
Oscar?
know. We all get excited and say, "Oh my God, we got Bobby Wagner!"
Jeez,
like we did with
Twiz.
Anthony Barr.
Shout out to Twiz. Go fund me for Dallas Cap Room. LOL. Thanks, Twiz. I appreciate the super chat, buddy. Listen.
Boogie, new channel member. Shout out to
Sledhead, game time. Not rubbing it in, but I'm excited we have 5 high draft picks, 5 top 100. Sledhead, and you went and got a real good running back. You got my number 1 running back. He's hurt too, though, Josh Jacobs. But if I'm signing anybody long term, give me him. And you guys did it. So, congrats. Alex says Bobby's done. I don't know that he's done. But here's the deal. Mike Zimmer is going to bring in Eric Kendricks over Bobby Wagner just because he knows the system, and he's just as done. So we're not going to get excited. Us smart people here in this room, we're not going to allow that to say, oh, we got Eric Kendricks or we got Bobby. No, we're going to hold this team accountable. I just wish that our writers would say, all right, and stick a microphone in Catboy's face. No wonder he's on a yacht. But none of these writers have any stones and say, hey, listen, all the teams that have been to the Super Bowl and rebuilded are actually giving something to their fans and getting some free agents, and you've done nothing. Please explain. And stick it in his face. Oh, well, we've won 36 regular season games. And then I want these writers to come back and go, and yes, regular season wins, that sounds like a defeated attitude. It's what you do in the playoffs. You're what are you going to do? And stick it right back in his face. Instead of sucking up to Jerry and Steven. You got to call him on the carpet. I would go to Will McClay. Hey, Will McClay, you have to subsidize, or you got to draft and use free agency. It's a delicate balance, but the good teams know how to do it. Why can't you? And stick it right in their face. They won't do that. You know how it is. They won't. They're all afraid of their jobs. So, anyway, Chili Dogs at Pink's. What's up, Sugar Daddy?
I tell you what, Cowboy fans are pissed right now. How is Bobby done when he led the league in tackles and needs a tackling machine linebacker?
I'm not saying I wouldn't take him, but he's not the Bobby of old. That's all I'm saying. That's all. But, he's probably going to end up in Washington like everybody else. So, it is what it is. Dallas is a circus. Watching them is entertaining. King Crazen, welcome to the circus, buddy. Just look at my thumbnail.
Here's my thought, and I was saying this before I got on with you, is if you are Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Micah Parsons, and you're up for the bag of money, do you look at it and say, I just want to take the bag of
If I'm
money?
Micah Parsons, I
Or,
want to go play
or
for
do I look at
Philly.
this and say, they're not trying to win a Super Bowl and maybe I should think about going elsewhere?
Yeah, if I'm Micah Parsons, I would want to go to the Eagles because, rightly or wrongly, their front office goes out and gets players. If they go out and get Chop Robinson in the draft, which I don't know that they will, but sometimes you got to take the best player. That's what happens with the Cowboys. We shit the bed and we pick for need sometimes, and sometimes you just got to take like the best player on the board. If the Eagles get Chop Robinson, he's a defensive end out of Penn State. It's going to be Penn State 2.0 in South Philly. Why wouldn't Micah want to go there? Now, I don't think that's happening, but it's frustrating. Of course, these are all young kids who were looking at X or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it, seeing all their buddies and everybody's going to Philly and Washington, and it's like we're not that shiny, exciting place to go anymore. We're known as the cheap team who wants to, steal, win every contract. But then on the other hand, we don't know how to negotiate like with power. Yeah. Now you got Dak Prescott with a no trade.
In negotiations with the Ravens.
Who? Henry?
Derrick Henry.
I've been hearing that all day. If he's in negotiations, he should have been signed already. He don't want to go there. Let me tell you right now. Derrick Henry's not going to sign right away until he gets an absolute no from Houston and Dallas. He wants to stay home. It's really common sense. You got freaking two. You just bought another house in DFW right down the street from the Star, for crying out loud. He doesn't want to leave the state. But he's going to wait. He's going to get his money. There's no real immediacy for Derrick Henry to sign a contract unless somebody blows him out of the water and he says, and then Dallas says, we're not interested, and Houston says they're not interested. So just everybody calm down. He don't want to go to Ravens, Rob A. He don't. He lives in Texas. Will he? Yeah, he will. They're not. King Crazy, they're not. But I did tell everybody and all the Eagle fans he wasn't coming to the Eagles. He wasn't playing for a read option team. He wants to keep his shoulders squared in the line of scrimmage.
Are you? You're afraid of getting timed out. Man, I want to say something. Laugh out loud.
Go ahead,
if you're
say
saying something that's not a personal attack on me or Brian or somebody else in here, go ahead and say it. That's where we time out people. When you come in and tell me that I'm, doing something with Dak's, genitalia and stuff like that, okay?
Mark's got big hands, but so, that's all I'll say. Be careful what you say. He'll wrap his hands around your neck and he'll snap your neck off. You're like, he'll just pop your head off your shoulders, dude. But anyway, Rhonda, it is what it is. William Tilton, what's up, buddy? We need free agent players. We better sign Henry. Don't count on it, William. I think we're still a part of it, but if Jane Slater's a mouthpiece for the organization, we're not signing anybody right now. So,
including Dak Prescott until August, which is like, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting to see if other teams, let's say Pat Mahomes, they decide to go ahead because his cap number is 58 million, right? So let's say they end up redoing his deal and all of a sudden he's at 65 million, right?
What's up, Ken James? Don't call us names, though, brother.
Before they blew everybody away with his deal, but they got all the extra years on it, So are we thinking that we're going to get a better deal come August?
Oh, yeah, right. What's up, Chris Gons? How are you, buddy? In your chat.
Cowboys just effed up my day.
Johnny
I don't
Woods.
know why we were expecting them to do anything. I mean, were we really believing that the Cowboys were going to go all in? No.
Hey, Ken James, you a Commander fan? I predicted you guys would win the division, but we'll see how everything else plays out. If the Eagles keep doing this and they have a great draft, maybe it'll be the Eagles. Maybe it'll be the Cowboys if they actually do some stuff. But as I sat there last week or 2 weeks ago, I said right then and there it's going to be the Commanders. The first day of free agency hasn't changed my mind. We'll see. What's up, Trexter Historical Arts?
Something that I'm going to probably regret game time.
Who, me?
I'm going to say something I'm probably going to regret. Somebody's probably going to clip it up or something like this. But I almost wish that Dak would say, kiss my ass, I'm out of here.
Well,
And then CD said, you know what, I ain't signing a deal with you. And Micah Parsons said, I want to go. Because all of the people out there that are constantly saying, it's Dak Prescott's the reason why we're not winning.
yeah.
We got Trey Lance, and Trey Lance can play, or we'll just draft a guy in the first round, and we'll be better off without Dak Prescott. Just to let the thing just crumble and see how Dak Prescott has been keeping this dead body
Thanks,
alive.
Chris Wise.
People will go back and say, well, Dak Prescott, he's had everything and can't win. In 2016, we had a great team on offense. Defense, not so much. We weren't great on defense. We got a defense that got better, and you have to look at it from that 2016 team was the pinnacle of that offensive line. And since that time, it has not been anywhere close to it. From Travis Frederick, once Travis ended up having the Hillian-Barr syndrome, the offensive line just went straight down the toilet. It just did. Tyron Smith has never had a season where he played the whole season with Dak Prescott. Not one.
Yeah.
And you can't look at, when we've had Chaz Greens in there and the Connor McGoverns and the Jason Peters. We have been just literally just throwing bodies in here. It's Connor McGovern wasn't anywhere near what we thought, and Connor Williams never really lived up to the expectations. And if you think Biotish is worth $10 million a season, I hate to tell you, I don't think he is. It goes to show you that there's not a lot of players out there. But we have constantly, since 2016, well, I should say after 2019 when we got Amari Cooper?
Yeah.
Or was it 2020?
Amari Cooper, I think it was 2019. I think it was 2020. It was during the
After
COVID.
Amari Cooper, what we have been doing is we have been deconstructing the offense. We have been getting less and less talent on it. Where have you looked at it and said, we've improved the offense in any of the last 4 years? What have we done to say
Zach
now
Braun
we're
to the
better
Eagles,
positioned than we were
linebacker from the
year
Saints.
before?
You have
Who's
something
that?
up that I got somebody in the chat saying Zach Braun, Bruan to the
Zach
Eagles,
Braun? Okay.
linebacker. I don't know.
Let's see. I got a damn Gina. Saints free agent Zach Braun plans to sign a 1-year deal with the Eagles. There you go.
Yeah.
They're at least trying to take care of their defense where they have holes.
Well, thanks, Jimbo's son. Yeah, see, this is how you're supposed to do free agency. Now, it's only the first day, but you're supposed to plug up holes. That's why I said if we get a linebacker, we get a D tackle, and we obviously bring back our corner and Hankins, then then I think we could draft and be fine. But again, we haven't done anything, so obviously we're all walking on eggshells until something happens here, until there's no more players left to sign, right? But I did tell everybody's going to have money, so players are going to be able to be a little bit.
Cowboys.
Everybody's going to be able to be choosy. Dallas has money. They just haven't flipped the switches. Let's not let the Cowboys off the hook and say, well, they're already. Technically, you're right, Mark, that we only have a couple million. But you could get $50 million in the drop of a dime, but in the drop of a hat, but they're not going to do it unless they need it. So unless people want to just bend over and say, we'll play for free. We'll play for Pink's hot dogs.
Oh, shit. Dov Kelman says that the Ravens have been in contact with Derrick Henry today.
Yeah, of course they've been in contact, but
so there's that. So we've got nothing with the Cowboys. Dallas. Let's see what's trending with the Cowboys. Dallas is front. I've been seeing this one. Dallas's front office, they've got a picture of them on the plane eating cake and shit. Okay.
yeah,
Dallas front office doing absolutely nothing.
that's nuts. The 2016 team was built for Tony Romo. I agree. That was when they went to Cabo and screwed up that whole thing, just like the Giants did when they went on a boat, remember? So, Nicholas Scafetti Empty out the stadiums and stop buying merch. Watch the Joneses start making moves. That'll never happen, Nicholas. That's the only problem. Cubed Productions, fun fact, only 2 teams have signed absolutely no one, the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Yes, we're good at something. Not signing anybody. What's up, Clemente?
I love this one. Ernie has, Cowboy fans, go get Derrick Henry. He's got a picture of Hunter Luepke. We got Derrick Henry at home.
What's up, Howard Dickerson?
That was like, I want to go out for a burger. And my mom would say, we got burgers at home, and you've got the white bread.
Yeah, right.
With the grease that's just running through the bread. And
Commanders get Frankie Louvu. Did they?
Oh, my God.
I like Frankie Louvu, Jimbo's son. I definitely like Frankie Louvu.
Man, there's nothing for Cowboys.
Well,
man.
I mean, I would want to ask, why are you on vacation?
I remember one year they were in North Carolina on vacation, that they literally were not in town.
He is, Bobby. He's on his yacht. So that's his supposedly.
Well, okay. Let me say this. The yacht is in the Bahamas. He could not confirm that the Joneses are on the yacht because sometimes the yacht goes different places. And
if I had a yacht, I'd be in Bahamas, but I'd also be in the war room. That's where we drafted CD from the yacht, so that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, but that was during the pandemic.
The champ, if they were trying to get rid of Dak, they could. I'm sure Dak, Dak has a no trade, so they would have to work that out. But not little money wouldn't help. Minnesota would love Dak Prescott. So it's not that they don't want him. They're just trying to win every negotiation the ass backwards way. They end up losing every negotiation. I like Leonard Floyd, and he's a good player. Helped Super Bowl with the Rams, 9 sacks last year with the Bills. Yeah, well, he's now with the Bang Bang 49er game, Oscar.
Brian Burns is now being traded to the New York Giants per ESPN.
Yeah, that's what Howard was saying. Brian Burns to the Giants. Think about that. You got Thibodeau on one side and Brian Burns on the other. Wow.
Man, shout out. You just hit the century mark there, bro.
Yeah. Oh, really? Nice.
Got 100 people in there. Shout out to the 100 people.
That's why I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to keep up. So I don't want to interrupt your stream.
Yeah. We got that. Justin Jefferson would demand a trade if Dak went. Oh, okay. There you go. Black insurrectionist.
Here we go. We got the Dak hate. Love you too. Rob Venters, Dak to Minnesota sounds good. I'm just saying he would have to agree to it. There's a lot of teams that would want to trade for Dak. The problem is the Joneses put themselves in the corner last time he was up for a contract.
Because they wait till the last day.
And he got himself a no-trade clause. He had him bent over. Way to go. Way to go, Stephen Catboy Jones. What unbelievable negotiator you are. You should be negotiating like that movie, The Negotiator. You should send him in there to talk to people that are holding people hostage. Everybody in the building would friggin' die. You send in Steven. Dallas needed to get a Frankie Louvu type guy. They should also look for Aaron Jones. Howard, Aaron Jones, he's always injured, man. That's the same issue I have with Barkley. That's all. But again, Howard, I am giving the Eagles a lot of credit for at least.
I don't want to.
At least, listen, I have to. You have to. We don't like the Eagles, but we got to keep it real. I'm not going to be fake and say they're not doing nothing. They're trying to win. They're trying.
You play to win the game.
Yeah, here we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
You don't play it just to play it. You play to win.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports.
Enough is enough.
You play to win.
Panic with these motherfucking snakes.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
Motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in. I'm about to open some fucking windows.
I'm about to open some fucking windows, man. This is getting to be crazy. Oh my God. Please help us. Do something. Do anything. anything, okay? People without Dak, y'all better be ready for some lean. That's what you know what, Wade? That's where I almost want to. It's been so much for 8 years of people just basically saying we suck. My thing is this: what it was. Let me give you a taste of what it was like before Tony Romo. Okay, imagine us signing and bringing in Zach Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Imagine bringing in Jacoby Brissett. Imagine bringing in Matty Ice at this point. Because those are the kind of plays, basically, you could look and say that Vinny Testaverde was like bringing in a Matty Ice right now. Okay, even though Matty Ice has been out for a couple of seasons. You could look at a Jacoby Brissett as basically like a Vince Evans or Anthony Wright, I think it was. Okay, you could look at Zach Wilson being like Ryan Leaf, you know, and Quincy Carter's. We literally tried everybody out there. It was just like a swinging doors of guys coming through here that couldn't bust a grape. And as I'm looking around here and looking at these quarterbacks, and everybody keeps saying, just draft a first round quarterback. Look at some of the first round busts that are out here right now. And quite frankly, other than Pat Mahomes, I can't say that there's any great ones that you say that are truly that much better than Dak Prescott. I know everybody says Josh Allen, but freaking Josh Allen turns the damn ball over too goddamn much. People will say, well, Trevor Lawrence, he's another guy.
Yeah,
He ain't done
exactly.
shit. Justin Herbert, what, are you kidding me? And don't tell me that these guys haven't had like players and weapons and things around them. You could look at Josh Allen before he got Diggs. Look at his numbers. He looked like he was Josh Rosen before that guy. And that is a fact. And if sitting here, what you guys dream of and say, oh, we just drafted a guy in the first round. Dude, first round great quarterbacks don't grow on trees. And I know CJ Stroud had a good year
Well,
last year.
again, that's
But let's see what happens after teams, after they have a first place schedule.
exactly.
And defensive coordinators have had time to analyze and pick apart his game.
Yep, I agree with that.
They had a fourth place schedule last year in a division that was not that great. So pump the brakes just a little bit, because we keep anointing people after one good year and saying, remember when Kyler Murray, people were like, Kyler Murray's better than Dak Prescott. Remember when people were saying Deshaun Watson was better than Dak Prescott?
Right.
That's what I almost say. I'd like the Cowboys just to go ahead and let those guys go, and let's see this team go to shit.
What's
so
up,
they
Corey?
actually realize what the hell they had.
Corey Pearson, remember Dak without Cooper? Yes, I do. And that was bad.
Yeah. And that goes to show you that other players around them matter. But guess what? How are we much better? I mean, we got CD, which is great. But without Cooper, at least we had Zeke Elliott, who was a younger guy that was running the football.
Yeah.
We ain't got that now. We got CD Lamb.
Yeah. Again, I want to win. Okay. Hey, Drusilla, how are you? I want to win again. I want to feel. And like my morning video this morning, Mark, I was saying, and I don't know who agrees or who don't. My opinion is winning is
everything.
Yeah, but it breeds confidence. Like, you can't tell me. I understand how good Patrick Mahomes is. I get it. And if it's your fault if the game is on the line with the last drive, you're screwed. And you saw that the last 2 years. But you can't tell me that Mahomes and the Chiefs were better than the Niners this year. And you can't tell me that the Mahomes and the Chiefs were better than the Eagles the previous year. They were not. But what happens is when you win and you're around that winning culture,
you get that confidence.
You have that confidence that you could pile up those wins in the playoffs like the Eagles did 2 years ago. Not this year, but 2 years ago. They got on a roll. And it's like everybody feels like they can win. This team, the weight of the world is on our shoulders. Mm-hmm. It's on Dak. It's on everybody. There's always microphones in your face. We need to go all in, people. Give us some.
Adam Schefter, Cowboys are signing wide receiver Marquez Scantling. Okay.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, okay. That's what T-Law Nation says.
Whatever. Marquez Valdez Scaling. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. But you know what I mean? We need to get confidence back. And sometimes you just need to overspend, go out and get yourself some talent like the Niners did. Yeah, the Niners choked. I'm sorry. Bang, bang. You guys choked. You should have won it last year. Your coach dropped the ball. Coach Flat Hat. He dropped the ball. But you need to have that swagger, man. We don't have a swagger. Don't even tell me the Hot Boys, right? Because the Hot Boys ain't.
Oh my God, I hate. You know how much I hate. Whenever I hear Hot Boys, I think of a boy band. I'm sorry.
All in, Mr. Cowboy.
Sorry, that Hot Boys. That doesn't even sound manly.
He can't fly Parks. I know. Hot Boys sounds like suspect to me. It sounds like you wearing like leather pants and like a gimp hat or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, Rob A. I don't think that's true.
Jerry and Son all in on going on vacation. There you go. Oh no, not the MVS to Cowboys we need. He's trolling. Giants sign O lineman Jermaine's. I can't pronounce that. It's broke boys now. Yeah. Hot Boys seems weak. I'm sorry. I'm with you on it. Ron,
well, I don't know that it's Hot Boys anymore.
Hot Boys,
exactly, Rob A. Young man. Oh, sorry.
That's what I felt. I mean,
well, Mark does have a tool belt. Just saying. Sorry. You could be the Hot Boys. Wait. Which one am I? Which one am I? If he's the construction worker.
That's a band.
What's up, guys?
I know it was okay. I know that it was a rap band originally, but I'm sorry.
JD, what's up, brother?
We're the Hot Boys. To me, it does not spark fear. Okay.
Yeah.
When you said the Purple People Eaters, although some people might say that sounds like a cartoon character, or when you say the Steel Curtain, or you say the Doomsday Defense.
Doomsday was. Come on, that was awesome. Steel Curtain,
those
Doomsday.
are things that kind of make you kind of scared. You don't feel scared when you hear the Hot Boys, okay?
I do, Fly Parks. I do. Like Gangrene, you remember the gang? Yeah, the Purple People Eater. There you go.
Yeah.
Those were the good ones.
Yes.
I am excited for the draft, though, Mark. I'm getting excited, man.
That's all we got, man.
But listen, at the end of the day, that's I always say this. Now that I'm knee deep in YouTube, and I'm just surprised as anybody else.
Are you knee deep now?
Well, I'm pretty knee deep into this shit. Here's the deal. Now it gives me a reason to, because before I was just a fan. That's why I feel so bad. Yeah, I'm a fan, but now it's like I feel I have to cover it. Whether they do, odds are there's only one winner, right, Mark? We're all going to be upset at the end of the year.
No, you know what the worst part about it is?
At least I can talk about it.
It's bad being a fan.
Oh God, thanks, William. I'm the sailor.
It's even worse having to talk about their failures, and on top of it, you get cussed out like it was your mistake and made fun of.
Oh, God.
So it's like a triple whammy. People think that this shit is easy doing YouTube.
It's not easy,
just
man.
Great. Just kick back, whack, and wait for the
No. That's not at all. And then you spend double to what comes in. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Fearsome foursome, Sugar Daddy. There you go.
The Orange Crush. Yeah, I remember the Orange Crush. We crushed them. The division is getting better.
What's up, Travis Smitty? What's up, buddy?
Right. Everybody is trying to step up in the division, and we are doing absolutely. Actually, I would say we may be worse off now than we were before the end of the season.
Brian Burns, 5 years, 150 mil, 87 guaranteed. Now, my question is, Howard Dickerson, what did they give up for him? He's not free, right? He had a trade. You had to give up something high. I doubt it was a 1, though. I doubt it was a 1.
I'm awake. Are you serious? I hear you. I'm about ready to go do my kitchen table speech here.
We're going to go inside. We're going to go outside. We're going to go.
Jerry Jones, you have all the control. You and your policy needs to change.
Yeah, right.
Okay? For those Cowboy fans out there that are hurting.
Okay. Howard says a second and a fifth. Okay. All right. So they get to keep their 1 and they're going to go out and get Marvin Harrison Jr. So the Giants got better. So let's recap. Now the Giants need to get better, but the Giants have gotten better. The Eagles have gotten a lot better, and Washington Commanders have gotten a lot better, and Dallas has gotten a lot worse as of right now.
People are comparing me to, no, I'm not Skip. I mean, I guess, well, he's on TV and makes all kinds of money, so I guess that's not the worst thing that you could say. But I don't throw jerseys in the trash. I don't know where we're saying that I'm like Skip Bayless, but okay, if you want to say so, whatever. And the fact that people are even talking about me, I'm okay with. So call me whoever you want to. Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith. If you're putting me up there with guys that are on television, I'm okay with that. Burns will decapitate Prescott next year. That's a lot of money. 5 years, $150 million.
Yes, it is.
That's huge.
Rhonda Lovely, my favorite quote: "Eagles is a Cracker Jacks box of popcorn with a cheap prize. They don't have the capacity to make a good chess moves. They will forever drop the soap." All right.
Army mom Heather, shout out to you.
Philly D, I do question.
Problem.
That's a good question. Go ahead, Mark. No, go ahead.
Here's the thing right here, where the Cowboys screwing the pooch, okay? Waiting to do Dak Prescott's or Micah's or CDs. When you see Brian Burns get $150 million, $30 million a year. When you see Chris Jones is getting, what's Chris Jones? You remember what Chris Jones is?
It's a lot.
Okay. So guess what? Your cost for Micah Parsons is going up every minute. Your cost for CeeDee Lamb, because let's say Justin Jefferson gets traded now that Kirk Cousins is gone and goes someplace else and gets another contract, and all of a sudden he's $35 million a year. Your cost for CeeDee Lamb is going up. You know, the fact that Kirk Cousins with a tore ACL is getting 45, that Gardner Minshew is getting 25 for 2 years, still is in a way still justifying Dak Prescott getting $60 million. So you waiting to do these things, the contracts are going up and they're going to cost you more. And waiting on these free agents.
Yeah.
If you are going to try and get somebody, they're going to cost you more.
Yeah, well, that's what I said the other day. Everybody has money to play to swim in the pool. You know, it's not like it's just a few teams. Everybody, for the most part, has money. And don't kid yourself, we have money too. We just have to do a few things if we want a guy. Philly D says, I do question whether Kellen Moore will throw the ball to Barkley. Philly D, he's going to have to. See, the Eagles they're in an all-win type situation because Howie, whether you want to admit it or not, Howie, the coach, Nick's, Dracula, Jalen Hurts, they're all in a win now or else type of situation. They have to win.
Oh, this is, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like they have to win. There's a lot of pressure on Nick Sirianni to keep his job. There just is. Jalen Hurts has to produce this year after that big contract. You remember, his Super Bowl year was before the big contract. He got the big contract, and then he did what he did last year. The huge year for the Eagles. They had to do this. I told you guys a month ago they were going to be nuts in free agency. I just know. So not really surprising to me. Mike Wright, shout out.
Well, here's the thing, though.
In your chat, you got a super chat, Mark.
Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness. Damn. Mike Wright. I'm an Eagle fan from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I do not understand why my Cowboy fans want to dump Dak. I see Dak as a top 5 quarterback. Mike Wright, you are 100% right on that one. The Cowboy fans, to me, for a lot of them, I think it's just laziness or not really understanding the game and just want to find somebody to put the blame on instead of actually understanding the game. I sit here and look and say, is Dak Prescott perfect? No, I don't think he's perfect, but I'd say he's pretty damn good. And I look around and I see so many other holes and problems that say finding a quarterback is the hardest place to find a quarterback. Right. Okay? You think Atlanta is super excited about Kirk Cousins?
What's up, Marcus Blackman?
I mean, there's nobody better out there. at quarterback that's out there. Think about that.
Awuzie still in the league? He signed with the Titans. Okay. Okay. Awuzie signed with the Titans. I am interested to see Barkley behind a really good offensive line. I know you lost Jason Kelsey, but I'm interested to see him behind that line. Now, listen, we've always had great success defending Barkley. He always seems to bust one on us. But you got to realize that's with that nasty line from the Giants, not the Eagles line. So you got to be a little bit. What's up, Travis? Thank you so much, brother. Linebackers, offensive line, running back draft. That's what we need. Mm-hmm. Splash Broda, what's up, man? Shout out to 120 people in here. Another dormant Dallas Cowboys free agency day. Yeah, right?
Well, that's every Dallas Cowboys day. We're always
Splash Broda's in panic mode. Don't panic. He said not to panic. He said not to panic.
What? Who said not to panic?
No, it's a movie line. Don't panic. Don't panic. JoJo, welcome. JoJo, don't say Salem's Lot Dracula. That's scary. This Nick Sirianni, that Dracula, he's not scary. Salem's Lot, very scary. I'm heated too, Splash. But again, nobody that has been signed is somebody that I necessarily wanted. Yeah, okay. Is Saquon? Okay. I think he would be hurt for Dallas. That's just how I think with our luck with running backs. Give me a young stud coming out of the draft and bring Derrick Henry here for 2 years. I'm good with that. That's good. Derrick Henry isn't what he was either, but I'll take it. Fly Parks, what's up, man?
That's not the reason they lost to Green Bay. Didn't the defense give up a lot of points? Well, they gave up. I know Dak had 2 turnovers, and those aren't forgivable either. But we were already down 14-0. If you looked at Kansas City was down 10-0, and Pat Mahomes throws almost a red zone interception, but his defense holds them.
They were down 14-0.
Chance to come back.
They were down 14-0. Mahomes threw he threw an interception.
I thought it was 10-0,
no, but still, but their defense, locked them down. Sometimes you need. Here's my issue with Dak. At times, every once in a while, you need your quarterback to bail you out. Now, I'm not saying he has it, but I can't remember a big game where he just said, you know what, we're playing like shit. I'm still going to go off. But that's not easy to do. Fly Parks, game time. Do the Cowboys expect to fill free agent holes in the draft? Who are the Cowboys targets in the draft?
Oh, no, they'll fill. Here's what they'll do is they will fill them after the draft with bottom tier free agents. They'll look and see teams that cut players, guys that are older and things like that didn't get a gig, like we always do, the Dontari Poes, the Emerson Griffins, and the Clinton Ha Dixes and stuff like that. Well, and also in training camp. We went through 2 years ago knowing that Leighton Vander Esch was the only linebacker we had with any experience in games. And what did we do? Well, we went ahead and we signed Anthony Barr.
Yeah.
In the same way, we sat there, we knew CeeDee Lamb was the only wide receiver that we had on the roster that actually caught an NFL touchdown pass. And we went into the game saying, the season knowing, we'll get Michael Gallup back in a few weeks. And we got Noah Browns and Semi Fioco and guys like that. And we're figuring that's good enough to start with. That's the mentality. As Stephen Jones says, we believe in our guys.
Okay, but your guys weren't good enough to win a playoff game. All right, that's my issue. We believe in our guys. For what? To be relevant through the holiday. I keep saying it, and I know people are tired of hearing it. To get through the holidays, sell the merchandise, excuse me. It starts with, cancer awareness in October. Then it rolls into military where they're selling all the camo shit. And then it rolls into Christmas holiday with the custom jerseys. Then Cowboy fans burn those jerseys after they choke in the playoffs, and then they repeat the process. That's what it seems like to me. I know I'm being negative, but
Okay.
Brad Harris, dude, you're killing me.
Here's a
richest franchise in all of sports, and we shop at a garage sales. Thank you for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you, Brad. Thank you, my man.
All right, so breaking Bobby Belt just posted 19 minutes ago. Only 2 NFL teams have failed to make a move so far: Dallas
Yeah,
and Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah, that's what we said. That's what I said earlier.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Brad. Mike Wright.
Mike Wright. Okay, I see Dak is not Pat Mahomes, but who is? That's what I keep saying, Mike. Mike, you know what's crazy is how Eagle fans make more sense than Cowboy fans.
Some Eagle fans. Come on,
Some
now.
of
The
them.
ones.
I mean, seriously. But who is? I think Cowboys are better with Dak than without. Maybe you need a little more firepower. Mike is. If I could get every Cowboy fan to wake up and realize that CeeDee Lamb only is not enough. That your offensive line of Biotish and Tyler Smith coming off a torn ACL. Terrence Steele coming off a torn ACL is not a great offensive line. When you end up having the Cardinals, you're playing 2 undrafted rookie free agents in a game, and your running game, you got a gadget running back that you're trying to make a between the tackles running
Right.
back.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not good enough.
That's what I was hoping when we brought Zimmer here. And Danielle Hunter is still out there, Brad. Danielle Hunter, I know people think he's going to get a lot of money, but there's a lot of pieces still out there. It's who knows? Maybe I think they're working on a CeeDee Lamb contract. To me, this is why I was annoyed, when I was ripping last year. Me and Mark were getting kind of heated back and forth in our videos because he was happy with some of the stuff that he was happy with. I know.
Catboy was had finally
he doesn't
got
do
it
enough.
He was finally doing something.
He was doing something. I'll give you that. But his problem is he refuses to get ahead of the game. Why do we got to sit here and wait? Get your head out of your ass. Yeah, get your head out of your ass.
Our Cowboys fan base is divided. No, we're pissed off. Okay.
Yeah, Corey Pearson, definitely.
I think we're all united right now that our front office sucks.
Well,
so congratulations, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. You have finally gotten the Cowboys nation all united that you guys suck.
Vinny, if he ends up with the 49ers, Danielle Hunter, then there's no hope. I mean, he's the best. He's arguably the best free agent out there. I'm sorry, but he is.
So if tonight we hear that
yes,
Derek
Michelle, definitely
contract with Baltimore and Danielle Hunter signs with somebody, how are you gonna feel?
Not good, but I don't expect us to get. Oh, they got Runyon too. Giants just signed offensive tackle Runyon. Whatever.
Geez.
Yeah, that's John Runyon's kid. Another stud. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Yeah, look, Dan Quinn is now signing his linebackers. Yeah. Well, that's because he's unencumbered
Thanks, Bobby Murphy.
by the Cowboys front office that says, we believe in our guys and we don't sign free agents. And we're not going to make any trades.
Brad, let me see. Let me see how many I am. I'm probably maybe 250 away, Brad. Let me see here.
Well, we've got everybody check out the link.
No, Brad asked me. I'm
in there.
I'm at 1758, so I'm 242 away from 2,000.
Shout out to you, game time.
Coaching on the O-line is so important. Philly D, you got the best offensive line coach in the league. You just do. I miss the days when we had the best offensive line coach in the league. Offensive line coach means a lot. I cannot stand the Cowboys offensive line coach. I'm sorry. He's been around. Mike Wright's going nuts in your super chat.
Shout out for an Eagle fan, man.
Shout out to you, Mike. He's happy, man.
Mark, I agree. Cowboy fans are pissed at Jerry. Frankly, he confuses me. I like your videos. You make a ton of sense. Thank you, Mike Wright. It's a shame when I can get more love from an Eagle fan.
Well, listen, I think when football starts being played, we're going to root against the Eagles. Okay, that's just how it works. Dallas and Eagles, Dallas, Washington, Dallas. We're going to root against you, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that your general manager isn't doing a hell of a job, because he is. Now, whether the moves work out or not, I don't necessarily. I wouldn't have went for Saquon. That's just me. But I like the fact that he's doing something. I probably wouldn't have with
new channel member.
Mojo Crew, Brooklyn Haynes. What's up? Yeah, welcome to the family, man. This is always fun here. So,
Is
it's
it
always
fun?
fun.
Is it really fun?
Yeah, it's fun because at the end of the day, what are we going to be doing? Like what are we going to do?
Man.
I can only deliver so much friggin' mail, right? It's football. We all love football. Brian, did you see Vikings receiving calls for Jefferson? Vinny Hagen, they should trade Justin Jefferson. What are they doing in
I don't
Minnesota?
want Justin Jefferson. He's ass.
Yeah, you bet you want him now. They trade Devontae Smith for Justin Jefferson straight up. Right or wrong. Or I would keep Devontae. I would trade A.J. Brown for Justin Jefferson. Now you're cooking with gas. A.J. Brown, I know people love A.J. and all, but if I was the Eagles, I would float that out there. But anyway, I don't know, man. It's frustrating, but it's NFL football, right? That's how we got to look at it. The games haven't been played yet. You don't win for what you do now. You win for what you do in September. So let's just hope that we got our head out of our ass. Sam Williams had more sacks than Huff. Cowboys, I'm not a huge Huff guy, so I'm not overly shocked. I credit the Eagles for getting a player. That's great, but, he had great stats with the Jets. Okay. Maybe Fangio loves the player. That's the thing. That's why I'm surprised. Mark, when I was talking to Mark, and Mark said that Zimmer only signed a 1-year deal. What kind of a clout does Zimmer even have?
I don't know. Breaking news: Cowboys trade for Miles Sanders. Okay.
Miles Sanders. He's another beat up back.
Okay. Let's see. We're jonesing, Mark. Totally agree with you on Dak. Yeah.
Having Saquon make the fourth in less than 4 yards. Brad Harris. Let's get game time to 2K. He definitely deserves it. Thank you so much, Brad.
Shut up. We're a huge fan base. A lot of
Slow
casual
down, Brad.
fans know nothing when it comes to Cowboys, as well as the other bullshit. But a lot of us are with you, Mark. Appreciate that, AJ.
Stephen Jones haven't had his head out of his ass since '89.
I need to give away. I need to do a drawing. I'm going to do a drawing here.
That's what I need you. Did you get that? Is she working on that sublimation thing or what?
She has not yet because we have, but she will soon because we just got all the tax stuff done. And believe me, we had a mountain of receipts for all.
Now let me ask you something. If I send you like a logo, right? Are you able to take things out of it, or you just have to?
I think she can do that.
Yeah. Well, because. Yeah. I want to do my new YouTube banner on the front of a shirt, but how it is, you'll have the black on top and the bottom of the banner. I don't want that. I just want the banner on the shirt as big as you could possibly get it with a logo underneath. So, yeah, something easy like that. Howard Dixon, Austin Eckler to the Commanders. Hell of a pickup by... Thanks, Howard, for giving me updated. Austin Eckler to the Commanders. So everybody who wanted Austin Eckler.
Oh, wow.
So the Commanders are heating up, like I told everybody. The Commanders are not playing games. Jesus Shuttlesworth, hell of a name, bro.
Well, that's exactly what.
Yeah, he did, Bobby. I'm just saying, I guess the coach likes him. I'm not saying he's bad. We the Ones.
We the Ones. Shout out to We the Ones has done quite a few today, too. Cowboy fans, the Joneses on you. We don't hear you don't hear me? Yeah, really. They shit on us.
They shit on you. A 2-year deal. Okay, cool, Howard.
That's his fifth.
Howard, like by next year, you need to have your channel up and going. You got to come up with a name now, Howard. So I could use it like an Eagle guy that's knowledgeable that I could go to. So you got to come up with a name. Thomas Garrett, Twiz. I know who he is picking with Game Time, Brian. I know who he is picking. What's going on? What's up, Thomas? So, yeah. Guy check his stats. Find you out exactly who he is. Okay.
Jones on spring break.
What's up, Thomas Garrett?
The owner's money move. Shout out to Bobby Ice.
Yeah. Cowboys, we're going to have a shit ton of picks next year, but that doesn't help us this year.
Well, it does if
Hey,
you're
Jody Phillips, if they signed Danielle Hunter, I just got somebody in the chat says Cowboys signed Danielle Hunter. I don't buy that. If it is Jody Phillips, I'm sending you something. I don't know what, but I'll send you something.
I've
Thanks,
had those
Brad.
kind of ones all days.
Don't stop messing with me. Lord Nova, what's up, brother? Eagles are Howie Roseman's cooking, and we're out on the yacht. William Tilton, I told everybody that Washington would be aggressive along with the Eagles. I'm surprised at the Giants.
Only had $91 million.
Yeah. Nothing on Hunter. I thought so, Howard. We ain't getting the deal, Hunter. That would cancel one of our picks. I was picking with you about Bryce Huff from yesterday. Oh, okay. I got you.
Oh, boy.
Eagles didn't sign Huff because of getting sacks. They got him for his win percentage at the line. He outperforms Micah Parsons on QB pass rush win percentage. Linda, okay, very good. Dak has filed a lawsuit against a woman that has falsely accused him of sexual assault.
Okay.
LT Ray. Well, good for him. Washington also signed Armstrong, 3 years, $45 million. Tyler Biotish, 3 years. Yeah. That was earlier, Oscar. But yes. Again, everybody that I'm interested in is still out there. So let's hold out hope until they're no longer out there. To me, it was linebacker, defensive tackle. Danielle Hunter would be an unbelievable get. Running back would have been a luxury. Let's just keep it 100. That's what we were looking for. Let's not move the mark. Now, we need to bring back, the cornerback, Gilmore, and we need Hankins back. If we do that, we're okay. But I got to give credit to our division. Everybody's getting better except us.
Wow, so this is something.
What? Howie Roseman burns toast every March, remember. Sugar Daddy, definitely. What's that? What's something?
Well, you mentioned it just a minute ago.
Danielle Hunter?
So, no. I wish the Cowboys were signed.
I was getting
the
excited.
only thing, we're more of the court.
What's up, Thomas Jacobs?
Here, where we hear that Jerry Jones is having to take a paternity test and things like that.
Okay.
For Michael Gilkin, shout out to da-da-dun.
Damn, Gina.
That the Cowboys' Dak Prescott has filed a lawsuit today in Collins County accusing a woman of making a false sexual assault allegation in an attempt to extort
Good for him.
$100 million from him.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
$100 million.
According to the lawsuit, the incident is allegedly occurred in early 2017. Statement from Levi McLaren, who is the Cowboys,
I hope
the
so,
play
Cowboys.
attorney. That's the guy who took care of Michael Irvin. Mr. Prescott, a new father to a baby girl, had great empathy for survivors of sexual assault. He frivolously believes that all of the perpetrators of such crimes should be punished.
Wow, Marcus Arnold.
To be clear, Mr. Prescott has never engaged in any non-consensual sexual contact with anyone. Lies hurt, especially malicious ones, and we will not allow our defendant and her legal team to profit from this attempt to extort millions from Mr. Prescott. Wow.
That's what should be. If you're innocent,
and that's the way it should
come
be.
back.
100% right.
Yeah, like if you're innocent, stop being passive, people. You go. Oh, well, he could do it. He could afford it, his attorneys, but you go 100% full court press at the person. You don't do a Jerry Jones when he's trying to dodge. You give him money to his illegitimate child. Now he supposedly already gave her money before Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
but
regardless,
and
basically,
you won a couple Super Bowls and you were flexing and you were sticking your whatever. Obviously you were flexing in the wrong way. You should have been worried about keeping Jimmy Johnson. Anyway, Marley Greens, what up?
So definitely Dak Prescott is like, we're not taking this shit. So apparently this lawsuit was for $100 million that they were trying to extort. Or wait a minute, let me make sure I get this
Oh,
straight.
I got breaking news. Dwayne Brown, breaking news. Jerry Jones just caught an 80-pound marlin off of his yacht.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
I had to add marlin, Dwayne. Mark was
Okay, I thought you
excited.
literally had some. You know what, Brian? Brian, you know what?
The one who pulls the shots.
I'm the.
That I gave your brother, we're gonna have a problem.
I like that one. You got to send me that one. I like that one.
Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Barkley can't stay healthy, and that does
Listen,
not
I know Barkley can't stay healthy, but they pulled the trigger. They went and got somebody. Give him credit. We don't have to like it. He gonna be broke down, but that's all right. Eagles shot their shot.
You notice that every year that the Eagles
I
are
know,
always
Cowboys, I
running
know.
back. You notice that, right? Every year they're getting a new running back. Last year it was Swift. You know? who
Well,
replaced
I'm
that
surprised. Yeah, Swift is a local guy. He's from Philadelphia. They must really not have liked something about him. Maybe Twiz
Swift
knows.
played good for the most
Philly
part.
D, Isaac Ramirez, what's up? Do you know anything why they didn't want Swift? Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Swift is a scary mofo to me. He's almost as scary as Saquon. Just because he does everything so good, why didn't they want him back? Just curious. Oh, I
don't know.
I got you, Rhonda. You know what I mean. Texas Poker 40 lies, Game Time Brian. No way that the disaster could reel anything over 3 pounds. Man, you sound crazy, Jones. Uh-oh, what happened? What'd I do, Michelle?
You know the Cowboys.
Jones got billions. Get your money. Oh, yeah. The blitz pickup key is also, people got to realize, I know, Howard, but they do that read option. I wonder how Saquon will do. I guess he'll be okay with that. Yeah, Mouse. I'm thinking Barkley didn't want to go far, supposedly. So he wanted to stay with the Giants. Pittsburgh, Eagles made a lot of sense. So Norlena
maybe he
Davies.
got tired of the Eagles always beating them. Oh no, they beat them the last time, didn't they? Oh, that's right.
I love you, man, but we need more than that to stop the run and be a contender. Thanks, Norlena. Well, we have the draft coming up, but we need bring back Hankins, sign another. Let's say we get another big guy, and get a linebacker and draft another. That's all you really need. We do have Overshown coming back. Marcus Blackman.
How
did the Eagles get better with Barkley?
We're really
About
going
the
to
same.
hope for that our draft class from last year starts stepping up this year. That we get something from those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ozzie Smith, at least be a part-time player or something. Schoonmaker, you got to be at least a decent second tight end to be able to at least be our blocking tight end and stuff. And Overshown, I don't know how much he's going to have coming back from the injury.
Michelle, he don't need to take a discount. Dak shouldn't take a discount. Malik Savage, do you think Majid Smith will improve this year? He can only improve, Malik. I expect him to put the weight back on because Mike Zimmer likes him a big boy in the middle. So at least he can go eat.
Pause.
Yeah, definitely a pause there.
Let me look at Bleacher Report and see what they have.
Yeah, I know, Twiz. I'm just saying, what was wrong? Why? He's a hometown guy. I know why they don't want Reddick. He doesn't fit, and he wants too much money. Like I told you before, Twiz, when you were comparing Reddick to Micah, the Eagles aren't. He's light in the ass. He's a good player, but the kind of money he wants because of the numbers he put up, they ain't gonna pay.
I'm gonna say the Commanders, they spent some money today.
Mm-hmm.
They spent $30 million on Biotish.
He
They
is
spent
Cowboys.
$45 million on Dorrance Armstrong. They spent $36 on Frank Love. They spent
Louisville,
11.4. Wow, Austin Eckler only went for 11.4 for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna see Derrick Henry get that much. He's not.
Wow.
Maybe that's what Mike Wright is on
Mike
a
Wright.
roll.
Damn, did he rob a bank or something? Why aren't the Cowboys not extending Dak and saving 20? Oh, it'd be more than 20 something.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Cowboys at least didn't go ahead and restructure. That doesn't really have any bearing on you doing extension. Oh, Derek with the super chat. Jones is on spring break, real terms.
Exactly. They're on spring break. Norlena Davies, we can only draft so much. We need O-line to them. We need the defensive tackles. Yeah, I know. That's why I said we...
About the only place we could probably trade and get something, it'd be Trey Lance. We could probably get.
Howard says a Queen is the next domino to fall. Where do you hearing that Patrick Queen is with? Is he talking to anybody?
I heard that he was talking to Seattle.
Yeah,
earlier.
I thought I heard the Raiders, but I could be wrong. Reddick isn't a dog. Can't Tatum. That's foolish. Jimbo Sonia. I know they don't want to pay him the $17 million that he wants.
So big names that are left would be Daniel Hunter, Calvin Ridley, Leonard Williams, Chase Young, DJ Reader, Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler's already signed, and Ryan Tannehill. Okay. All right.
Okay, Joe DeMasi, you're not hearing nothing? Rhonda Lovely, your husband's probably happy with that trade, huh? Seattle Seahawks, Cowboys, yep. Chris Gons, Game Time Brian, with us losing Dorrance Armstrong to Washington, do you think we should re-sign Dante Fowler? We in play for Daniel Hunter, you think? I do think we're in play with Hunter, but that would be a move that would be in correlation with re-signing CeeDee Lamb. That would give you more than enough money to bring Hunter in. So if you see a Daniel Hunter signing, you're also going to see either a couple of switches flipped with contracts or a CD extension.
And they can easily do that. That's the thing people don't understand.
Jeremy Bramlett with the $5 super chat. I'm so sick of this shit. Can we do something? Jeremy, I know, buddy. And that's where I think for our fans, they need to do something just to keep our morale up on day one. Nobody's saying you got to do a bunch of moves like the Eagles and Washington and trade in for the Giants. We can't afford to trade draft picks. So anybody that wants to trade, I don't want to do that. But these are all free. You don't have to trade nothing. Let's go out and sign somebody. And I'm not going to lose hope until we don't. So I don't know that we're going to do it today, Jeremy. I would be lying if I said that I did. But everybody I wanted a DJ Reader. I wanted just a big defensive tackle. Bring back Hankins. Give me a linebacker. Give me Shahir out of the Titans or, one of the Tampa Bay linebackers. I'm good, And then if you can get Danielle Hunter, if he comes here, then all of a sudden it went from a shit show to, oh my God, look what happened. So let's just take a breath and let this play out a little bit. We knew that it was going to be this way. I told you the Eagles and Washington were going to be big players, and they are. Giants surprised me a little bit. Giants have surprised me.
It doesn't always work out.
Now. It don't. But at least they're taking a shot. That's the thing I respect.
Do we have to respect?
I do, man. I want a free agent. I mean, I want my GM to be out front, man. I want somebody to make some moves. When they went and got Deion Sanders, I thought it was great. When they traded, make a move. Be creative. Why can't we be creative? Yeah, that's all that they gave Eckler. 2 years, 11.43.
Right. That's not a whole lot. In comparison to Tony Pollard getting $8 million. I'm sorry. That's wow.
Yeah, definitely something to think about. You probably have over the cap up, right? How much does Baltimore have to spend?
Well, the question will be is how much does it change? Because I don't know if it's updated.
Yeah.
That's the Ravens. I didn't think they had that much money. Where are the Ravens? Let's see. Going to the
AJ Metal.
91.
You got another super chat over there.
42. Raiders, Vikings, Panthers, Lions, Rams, Broncos,
nice.
Buccaneers, 49ers.
Big Buccaneers.
Ravens. Okay, here's what's funny is the Ravens had less money than us. They were in the red at minus 180,000.
Yes. You got it.
AJ,
Yes.
this is like Christmas. You get socks and socks and underwear.
I got
This is like Christmas.
a set of coasters from one of my kids, and it wasn't even a set of 4. It was a set of 2. I got 2 of these. There you go.
Oh my God, Carl.
I love you,
asked,
son.
seriously,
But this is what you got
what
me.
plan do you think Jerry and Steve have? They don't have a plan. That's the problem. They don't have a plan.
Their plan is to be on their yacht. They're right now, Jerry's tied in.
We've done made all the Cowboy fans mad as shit. We done absolutely. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna sign a volunteer guy. It just, they'll get all excited because we signed an over the hill guy. We'll get a Bobby Wagner or something in here and not pay him worth shit, and we'll keep all the money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the kind of shit that they'll do.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm so sick of this shit. No, I hear you, man. Loyal Cowboy, what's up? Catboys always has been the problem. Loyal, I think I'm going to stream WrestleMania, so I'll send you that. We'll talk about it since football sucks for us. Cowboys have generated a generational defensive So Cowboys he's starting to spit a little bit of confidence. Cowboys have a generational defensive player, Pro Bowl D end, 2 All-Pro CBs, and NFC East, which NFC East team has that? That's a guy in my chat.
But how far did we go with that?
I know.
Okay.
Darlene Mosher, is this Christmas? We're getting absolutely nothing for the last almost 30 years. Darlene, we're used to it. Everybody else gets all the shiny new toys, and we have to, like we get the refurbished ones we get the fake Jordans.
We get the dollar store toys.
Their plan is to be on that yacht getting drunk.
The lead paint made
Thomas.
Oh,
Lord. Catboys like the makers of Grand Theft Auto. The fuck if we live off our name? There you go, Sugar Daddy.
Well,
Kool-Aid.
It is what it is.
Another one.
AJ.
Guess Cowboy fans have been pretty nasty this year. We're getting nothing but coal for our Christmas.
We're not getting any socks. No, we're just going to get one sock, okay?
Yeah,
we're going to get the
one
sock that was lost in the washing machine.
I know, Joe DeMasi. I'm in Indianapolis. Is the combine still going on? Loyal, it's over, buddy. I don't think there's any chance in hell that after the market continued to go, that Dallas is going to pay Parsons the biggest defensive contract in history. He's not as good as Myles Garrett or anything, so he shouldn't get more than him. So they'll re-sign Parsons. Absolutely they will. He is a generational player, and he's only going to get better. But what that'll end up being, I don't know. They don't have to worry about that this year, that's for sure. Eckler to the Commanders. Yep, Rob, you guys are cooking. You in Washington are cooking. You guys are in the lab. Meanwhile, we're on the boat. Jerry and Steven are tied in like on a big fish right now. They got that strap and they're tied in. And then they pay somebody to bring the fish into the boat because, they don't want to get hurt.
Yeah. That they don't want to happen.
Oh, whatever. Norlina. How Parsons isn't going to want to play in Dallas? He will, Norlina.
At least sign a long snapper, Jerry.
Well, yeah, we don't even have our long, like Trent Sieg. He hasn't even been signed yet. What are we waiting on? Micah getting QB money. He ain't getting 35 to 40, Cowboys. He might get 35. He ain't getting 40. Nah.
Mark, this reminds me of a woman.
You don't have no money left, JD.
She's fine as hell.
JD Koch says Parsons wants to be an Eagle.
Stephen Jones says, I'm a billionaire and I own a mansion and a yacht. Well, actually, your daddy does. Okay.
Howard Dickerson.
How much you actually own.
Jordan Brooks to Dolphins, 3 years, $30 million. Nice. Tyler Smith getting $23 million a year. Now, Tyler is going to get paid, and he deserves it. He's arguably one of the best guards in the league. Possibly left tackle soon.
Oh,
Mouse, you want C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I'm surprised you didn't get him, actually. That's why when I heard that false report about McKinley, I actually think he's better than C.J., so I'm glad you didn't get him. Deron Bland getting $20 million. Cowboys, not with us he ain't. We'll get a comp pick for that. We ain't re-signing Deron Bland. I don't believe we are. But
We should boycott the first home game, stadium empty. It don't matter. You know what? Because I tell you what, whoever we play the first week, they'll be bringing in plenty of fans. You know, sometimes you have as many fans from other teams at our stadium because if you are gonna go to an away game, you want to see the Palace in Dallas. That's
yes. Dickerson, Lions,
next
and
week. Jerry will hold a press conference for resigning Zeke Elliott.
defensive end Davenport, 1 year, 10 mil. Good move. Yeah, Lions are going to be a team to be reckoned with. The cap keeps going up and up. So who knows, Brian Mouse? It ain't going down. That's for sure. I don't want CJ. He's a baby like Slay. Plus, he can't stay healthy. Twiz. Yeah. You'll probably draft one, man. If you sit there in the first round of the draft, you might get the best safety in the draft. Norlena Davies. Parsons won't want to sign with the Cowboys. Nah, well, we'll see. This offseason's big. But
if the Cowboys don't do anything,
yeah,
I can see that, especially if you don't extend Dak. If you end up basically having him play out on a 1-year deal, I mean, now granted,
boycott.
There's not they've already got the 5th-year option, and they could end up franchise tagging him.
Wow,
and they can do that with CD too.
I love this move for the Giants. Giants just signed Devin Singletary. See, you give me Devin Singletary on the Giants plus maybe a drafted guy. That's better than Saquon Barkley because Saquon doesn't stay healthy. I'm not shitting on the Eagles. You guys did a good job getting some dynamic players, but that's a good replacement. That's a good replacement with Devin Singletary. The Buffalo Bills, Mark, are going down.
Yeah, they're rebuilding.
Well, they went all in. So this tells you one thing. Stephon Diggs is not staying around. He will be traded during this year's draft. If not this year, after the draft.
Well, here's another one. This is where I think the Cowboys should use some friendships. Not that they have too many friends. But think
I was going to say
Denver. Think about Denver with Sean Payton, right?
Yeah.
Already basically fire sale Jerry Jeudy, right?
Yes.
Why not talk to them about Courtland Sutton?
I know. I'm not a big Sutton guy. I used to be, but he hasn't done.
But you know,
I know.
if you have it,
I don't want to trade draft picks for
that's a hell of a lot better than Michael Gallup.
Oh, okay. Well, give me Stephon Diggs. If you're going to trade, he's not getting a 1
$12
for Diggs
billion.
at his age. All right. And how much does Sutton make? He's going to want close like 8 to 10. Sutton's
okay. That's a lot less than 28
a year. I don't know. What's Stephon?
That's what Diggs is right now.
He's just restructure, extend it out.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, give me the better player. I don't know. I hear you, though. I mean, I hear you. They do like Sutton.
Can you do something?
Something.
Do anything.
Something. Yeah.
We are hungry. We are starving because like my man.
Well, everybody must be eating.
A cracker tastes good to a starving man. Man, that's a cracker.
Trade Rosie O'Donnell for the Guadalajara. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Mark's gonna have one when he goes down to a training camp. This is a terrible day 3 draft.
Do you like me or do you hate me? Because you're always, I mean, you're a channel member and everything, but damn.
I gotta go.
Mark is quick to declare,
I'll be right back. I gotta go to bed.
Okay. That the Bills are rebuilding out of jealousy to Allen, but denial about Dak. Oh, what? I don't understand what you're saying right there. They literally got rid of everybody. They literally let go lots and lots of players. The Cowboys do what they always do, let guys go in free agency. You can definitely look at the Bills and say, maybe they're reloading. I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. Hold on. I don't want to see no moves. Carl says, Mark, I can see Jerry watching you on YouTube saying, that boy, Mark, I like watching that guy. Look at him squirm. You see what I've done to that guy? He is all bent out of shape, waiting for me to make a move. And you know what? I'm just going to keep him waiting because that's what I like. Because when they talk about we them boys, they talking about me because I am the Cowboys. Yeah, I can see that. When you are disappointed, default to Cowboys cheerleader. I have an answer for everything. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard there, Rhonda. Clouds is slightly bipolar. The bad weather makes his joints hurt. Hell, the Cowboys don't know what they're doing. You got that shit right. When we go into the dollar store shopping for free agents here, I'm actually at this point, I'm not even upset anymore. I'm just kind of like accepting of it that we are not going to do anything, and we're going to continue like we do every offseason, see other teams go out and pick up players, and we're just not going to do it. And we have to accept that this is life of being a Cowboy fan. We just don't do jack.
Exactly. At least not day one. We bargain basement.
No, not the first week.
Mm-mm.
Oh boy. And I see Mike Fisher's title is A Sickening and Bad Management is the topic.
Yeah, he's getting a little more. He's being a little more mean to his in over there at the Star. I don't know if he'll have a free reign if he keeps being negative like that.
Yeah, you know what?
He probably realizes that he can't be like a suck up to the team all the time.
Boy, big game, James. Dan Quinn, you as a sucker. Just want to let you know that. Wow. Everybody is pissed right now. This is actually crazy.
Well,
listening to Law Nation's chat. Oh,
that
my
was
God.
horrendous.
Oh, man.
What's up, Steve Snyder?
Mark, let's go to Jerry's mansion so we can get arrested. And I tell you what, if it ends up being me or Jerry, I think they're going to take Jerry's side on
Mark,
that
they're going
one.
to the best value at Goodwill, not dollar store. Yeah. Dollar store is too high end for them.
They might be going to a dumpster.
The Cowboys, because negativity is what creates clickbait. Yeah, I try not to do that. I mean, sometimes I'll do we all do it. Like every once in a while, I'll do a title, but I usually try and talk about what I'm saying in my title. Losing sucks. Yeah, Twiz, it does suck, man. The Cowboys have done it for a long time. We win a lot of regular season games, so I guess we're the regular season champions. Giants trade for Panthers Burns. They had that Brandon. Hell of a trade. They gave up nothing ridiculous. Byron B, what's up, buddy? How are you?
My only hope is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, come save us. You're our only hope.
Sugar Daddy, Mike Fisher is being real. He knows that we're watching. He has to. That was the one thing. He don't want to sink himself into joining us in our mama's basement, but at the same time, you can't just be like a shill for the organization 24/7. You have to come out and be critical when you cannot just go all in free agency and draft like crap, and you can't draft like not do nothing. Yeah, you can't. They do, Marcus Black. I'm not here to say they don't have a good football team, but they do have 16 free agents, Marcus, and they haven't re-signed any of them yet, and we've lost a few. So, I want Gilmore, Hankins, and we need our long snapper back. Outside of that, I'm hearing that we're going to bring back Jordan Lewis. Okay, I'm fine with that too. But that's about it. Everybody wanted the DN back. I knew we were going to lose Armstrong. He was going to get too much money. Burns had one double-digit sack season.
There's no place like Cowboys. There's no place like Cowboys. Click, click, yeah.
There's no place like them. Al Shahir signed with the Texans. Shit. There it is. That's the linebacker I wanted.
Yep, there you go. He's gone.
Well, thanks, Mouse. You're bringing all kinds of good news. But
Yeah, boy.
it is what it is. There you go.
Well,
We believe in our guys. Yeah, I saw that, Joe DeMashi.
So what is the effing plan? There is no effing
There isn't
plan.
any. Yeah, we're gonna get Eric Kendricks, who's a shot fighter. Me too, Chad. I just want one signing. Yeah, me too. I wanted Jordan Brooks. He signed with the Dolphins. It's a shit show, Joe. Don't forget we have Trayvon Diggs and Overshown coming from back. Yeah, I mean, I love your positivity, Marcus. We just need a little help, buddy. We need a little bit of something.
Should I sign Mike or Glennon?
Mike Glennon? The
Michael
quarterback.
Vernon,
Yeah, it's the backup
Okay.
QB. Thanks, Rhonda. I'm an idiot. I know. Now we're running backless. As man. I like Overshown, but again, we can't put all of our eggs in Overshown basket coming back from an ACL.
We've seen how guys coming back from ACL.
And he's never played it down in the league. We don't know exactly what he is. Everybody loved Damone Clark, too. I'm not saying he's going to be a Damone Clark, but, we need to protect ourselves a little bit by going out and getting a free agent linebacker and then drafting one, We're going to end up with the Ohio State linebacker, everybody. Just get ready for it. Tommy Eichenberg.
Yeah. Well, I
Thank you,
enjoyed
Rhonda.
actually talking to all the people and all of us going through the misery of the Dallas Cowboys.
Marcus
Really,
Arnold, Mizey Smith. Yeah, tell me about it. Al Shahir.
You never know. Maybe he comes around next year.
Al Shahir, 3 years, 34 mil, Howard. That's not horrible. It all comes down to what's guaranteed, but that's not bad.
Yep.
He will be a stud, Cowboys, but...
Mark, go ahead and build some cabinets. Oh, I could mix up the epoxy resin and put on this countertop.
Yeah, right.
Lordy.
Well, we could stop at 8 o'clock. You know what?
At what time?
8 or what's
I might as well stay on for my live stream at 9.
Oh, shit, it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Oh, I
mean,
forgot
at this
about
point,
that.
It's like shit. That's only an
Jump
hour
boats,
halfway.
Brian. I won't
Bobby
tell.
Wagner.
I ain't jumping ship. No way, Mouse.
Bobby, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to crack that bottle for celebration or crack that bottle for depression.
No, you got to save it, man. You got to save it.
I'm beginning to think it's going to be for depression.
It may not be good by the time you drink it, but
liquor doesn't go bad, bro.
It does if it's.
It might be a 50-year bottle by the time we pop it open. But
oh man,
boy, I mean, I've only been here for 7.5 hours waiting on the Cowboys.
And
the question is,
no, we're entertained, all right.
Oh boy,
we are entertained.
Why blame Mossy for poor coaching?
Thanks, Marcus Blackman. I appreciate you watching, man.
Bass left guard and Tyler to left tackle. What about that idea? Well, that may be the case anyway. I think Tyler Smith, I think, is going to be the left tackle regardless of what we do in the draft.
Sugar Daddy, I got a game tonight. I thought we weren't streaming tonight. Mark's going to stream.
You got a game. I've got my normal Monday night live stream.
Howard Dickerson, these fans burning jerseys and pissing on them is weird behavior. Also love the Saquon fired back at the fake-ass Tiki Barber. Tiki Barber's a jackass. We've known that. He's a wackadoo. I'm naked and won't put clothes on till... Hold on. Bobby Porter. There you go. Rhonda. I'm naked and won't put clothes on till Dallas signs somebody. It could be a while, Bobby. Bobby, it could be a while.
All right. No clothes. Rhonda. Shout out to you.
No, it wasn't Rhonda. It was Bobby, but Rhonda's right below him saying women making false allegations against men need to be locked up.
Amen on that one.
Yeah, Rhonda, it's pretty bad. But when you're a multi-millionaire like that, you're a target. You are a target.
Sad but true.
Soon, Mark cracked the bottle. That's when we signed Derrick Henry. Yeah, until he's gone, he ain't gone yet, Thomas. And shout out to Thomas Garrett. He called Tony Pollard to Tennessee a week ago. So there you go, David Wiley.
How does the Falcons make a move before? Everybody makes a move before the Cowboys. The only team that hasn't so far made a move before the Cowboys is Seattle, and Seattle's probably saying, "Shit, we're at the bottom here. We need to do something." Dak might be suspended. Dak is not being suspended, like insurrectionist. He filed a lawsuit against her, bro.
Tiki's still bitter that the Giants let him go after ripping Eli. Yeah. Marcus, he's ran his mouth so much about the Cowboys. It's ridiculous. Dwayne Brown, all these moves being made in the NFC East will still going to win the division. I hope you're right.
That may be true. That may be true. I mean, we've seen this happen before where, teams we see this every year. Can I remind people of, let's see.
Carl Aber, Game Time. You telling me if 1,000 of us got to the mansion with protest sign, we will make a change? I don't know, man. Probably not. Carl, they'll probably arrest us, beat the hell out of us.
I can guarantee you that the Dallas Police Department will have no problem beating us down. So let me remind people of this 2 years ago. For those that are saying,
think of we're almost at 4 months in, right? We're almost at April. And I went back to January 1. Think about how negative it's all been.
Yeah.
And I God bless the Cowboys. I know you guys are the flagship. They let you guys say whatever you want to say.
mm-hmm.
For my 3 years there's only one time, Sean, that they said, yeah, don't ask that question. Everything else, it's been fair game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not everybody does that. We saw with the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
Their flagship station saying, "Oh, thank God we can talk about the Commanders now." No longer affiliated with them.
Right.
So, but I looked at when I looked at just like a day-by-day timeline. They beat the Eagles on January 8th. They lost 2 out of their 3 games. Right. They blamed the officials for basically 2 of the 3 losses, which is terrible. Dak Prescott sits there and endorses fans throwing junk at officials after the San Francisco game. He has to come out and apologize. You've got a PR director who retires. No big deal. 2 weeks later, there's this horrible story about him being accused of voyeurism, which he denied.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys have to throw a $2.5 million check at 4 cheerleaders. Dak Prescott has another surgery. The Cowboys trade a wide receiver that they used the number 1 pick on back in 2018 in exchange for a 5th. Because the coaching staff doesn't like him, right? Then they give all this money to a guy who tore his ACL on January 2nd. Michael Gallup's not going to be ready for camp.
Think
right?
about this.
Tank Lawrence is their best pass rusher. He comes back, that's a highlight.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones named in a, Springer-like lawsuit. Randy Gregory, whom the Cowboys stuck by despite the fact that he had done nothing for them for years, gives them the middle finger, right, on a flip. Then they've got to cut Lyle Collins because the coaching staff didn't like him.
Making them real happy.
But
Yeah.
they kept their punter.
They kept their punter. Right.
Mac, why is Stephen Jones the Alan Greenspan of the NFL?
That's a great one-liner, by the way.
Thank you very much. Because it's so, we see all these teams talk about, we're in cap hell. And then they go out and they trade for Tyreek Hill, or they make these giant moves and add this big contract. I know the salary cap is a real thing. And, I've talked to Stephen Jones, whom I like a lot, and he has come to admit and embrace the idea, if you're going into free agency,
Here it is.
that means you're overspending on that player because you made a big mistake 2 or 3 years ago.
Yep.
There it is.
Okay, that's fine. That's sound philosophy.
Yeah.
And are you getting any better? The
Nope.
Dallas Cowboys today on March 25th, are they any better today, Sean?
No
than
way.
They were on. Okay.
And no one,
There you
not even the biggest Homer fan. I mean, not even Mickey Spagnola would make that kid. Mickey might, but
He tried.
yeah, he would try. But I don't think anyone.
There you go. So that was us 2 years ago. And here we sit in the same situation. Jerry Jones, of course, has to take a paternity test. Shout out to Mitch Roman. You are the father. I remember we were 1-15, and here we go once again.
Dirty Sanchez with the $10 super chat. The only way you'll make a change is if you quit spending money on the Cowboys merchandise, money on and games. The only way you'll make a change is if you quit spending money on Cowboys merchandise and games. Yeah, I haven't bought anything since the playoff loss. Normally I buy hats. I'll buy a draft hat, but I really shouldn't. I agree, Dirty Sanchez. The problem is there are too many people who love the Cowboys, and it's not a bad thing. But I don't know what it is. They have to, what they needed was to be embarrassed, I guess, this past year, but they weren't. They won 12 games yet again. Now, they didn't get the job done in the playoffs, but clearly it's not making a difference.
Brian B says, Mark, you said Dak should consider leaving the Cowboys, and from you thinking things are worse than I thought. I'm just saying that if you understand that you are a commodity in the NFL and you don't have but so long of a shelf life, okay? You've had a broken thumb, you've had your leg broken and everything else. You only have so many years.
Uh-oh.
What? What?
I don't know. You can look it up. Chiz Cowboys Daily. He's pretty knowledgeable. Breaking: Cowboys are interested in Aaron Jones. So maybe they're talking to Aaron. You got to know that Mike McCarthy is he wants him. You know that. So I haven't bought anything since the loss in Rio. Me neither, Chiz, and I'm not going to. A Super Bowl head coach has got rid of Cooper. Randy only had 3 sacks for the Broncos.
Babe Laufenberg said 3 hours ago, Cowboys need to sign Aaron Jones just so they don't have to face him in the playoffs.
Yeah, they'd be.
Papa restructure and sign Aaron Jones. Why am I typing this one day into free agency when I follow the Cowboys? Mike McCarthy's connections to Aaron Jones is staring you right in the face. Mike Fisher.
Is my mic all screwed up, Chuck?
Says, hashtag Cowboys interested in signing Aaron Jones. Okay, that was 3 hours ago. So there's that.
Do I sound okay, everybody?
You sound great to me. Yeah, did you get the echo is gone now?
No, it was always fine on the Zoom call. I thought it was okay.
Oh, you sound great to me.
I know, but I don't know.
Oh, that I'm not listening to you on your feed.
Let me know real quick.
Interested in signing Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
You're in the lab. Meanwhile, we're on a boat. Jerry's tied. Jerry and Steven are tied in like on a big fish right now. They got that strap and they're tied in.
That strap.
And then they pay somebody to bring.
You sound like Cop Bizzle. You got the strap.
They don't want to get hurt.
All right, that's cool. Alsha, thanks, Philly D.
They're going to be one to play.
Yeah, see, sometimes my computer gets weird when it's like that, but I think it's an audio capture or something.
Okay, so
I think we do both, Dwayne.
I see people, of course, hoping and playing. Right? Please, sir, can I have a free agent? I'm putting that out.
They want something, Mark.
They want anything right now. Okay.
They want something. Thanks, West Virginia, a country boy. Aaron Jones is a Texas native. I want Aaron Jones, and then if that's the case,
I am sorry. I am so sick and tired of hearing people say, "Well, he's a Texas native. He's got a house in Dallas." That shit don't mean jack. Okay,
Playoffs.
fuck that.
Talk about.
If I hear another person that isn't everybody from Dallas, basically, it doesn't mean we get them.
I agree, Cowboys. Jerry drafted CD and Diggs on the yacht. Stay on the yacht, and I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem not being on the yacht. Yes, serotonin cowboy. Yeah, he filed a lawsuit against the girl. What have
$100 million.
We need to sign Henry and Patrick Queen. That would be great, Marcus.
No. She tried to extort $100 million from him.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, 100. I mean, he only got 160 on the contract. You trying to take over half? I mean, that's worse than a wife. Half, Eddie. I want half. You tried to extort $100 million? I mean, come on, girl. That's crazy.
Lordy. Nothing like fishing on spring break on a yacht. What's up, Ronnie? How are you? They're roughing it, aren't they? It is crazy, serotonin. It's crazy. Only the Cowboys can do this to us year in and year out. This isn't like a 1-year thing. We never do anything. When was the last big free agent signing, Mark? I know you rattled off.
Greg Hardy.
Oh, Hardy, yeah. He's in jail, right? In this market, you have to put up 10 fresh chili cheese dogs to get a Rosie O'Donnell in a trade. Yeah, I hear you, man.
I mean, people will look back and say Jaron Curse was a big signing. He wasn't when we signed him at the time. He was actually basically.
Yeah, he was.
It was nobody saying
he was on the
yes,
scrap
signed
heap.
Jaron Curse.
Yeah. Greg Hardy, that's it. Derek Carr. I mean, not Derek Carr. Brandon Carr. Yes.
Yes, but that was like 2012. That was 12 years ago. Okay.
Cowboys have already said no to signing Henry and Jones. They said their price is too high. Also, Queen has already been signed. Who signed Queen, Chuck? I don't think so.
I saw a thing that said Seattle was signing him, but I didn't think that was legit because then I saw Seattle was the only other team that. Let me.
Dirty Sanchez, $1 million to buy a lot of mouthwash. Queen isn't signed, Chuck. Yeah, I didn't think so yet.
I saw
Brandon
a tweet
Carr
said he was 7 hours ago, but I don't think he had.
Mike Fisher just said 5 minutes ago. Jones projects at $5 million a year. He's getting more. Maybe Mike Fisher said. Steve Snyder, shout out to you, my man. He said that Aaron Jones is going to get around $5 million a year. He said the same thing about Derrick Henry, and clearly that wasn't true.
I was going to say, yeah.
So, Mike Fish, needs to. He needs to understand. Everybody's got money.
He's signed with Seattle, but he's not signed yet.
Yeah.
Okay, hold down the fort for me for 1 minute.
Yes, I got you.
This will be my second pee break since.
Yeah, I had to go. I pounded this energy drink, so now I'm fired up. Let's roll, people. My chat's down. My views are down to 65, but it's still steady. I appreciate everybody in here. Long 35 VA. I agree. Aaron Jones is always hurt, so I could care less about Aaron Jones, but I want somebody. Spot Track has the numbers. Okay. I just switched on 105.3 The Fan, and the guy said he's blaming back for all this. He said that it's not going out the window. Darlene, okay. And listen, Aaron Jones is 29 years old, coming off an injury, so who knows? Cowboys, if you get an Aaron Jones, he wouldn't be the end-all, be-all, and you still need to draft a guy. I'm drafting a young guy. Give me a Trey Benson, okay? And he's better than what I'm just going to tell you right now. If Dallas gets Trey Benson, he better than anybody that was signed today in the running back. I'm just telling you. That's how good he is. So I don't think they're getting Trey Benson, but hey, how could Jerry just sit and watch this? The rivals are getting better. Short dog, that's how we roll. Like, we sit around on our hands while everybody else in the division is getting better. So it's a direct reflection, not to mention we're going to have a first place schedule. Okay? So in May, we're going to look at the schedule, and we'll do our predictions, and we'll see. Yeah, that would be a great duo, Cowboys. Did Aaron Jones run all over us in the horrible play? Yes, he did, man, and I wouldn't mind having him, but he's not going to be the end. Nobody we get's going to be the end-all, be-all. You want to have a couple guys. Eckler is gone. Only Henry left. Yeah. Reese the Beast. What's up, man? Yeah. A Trey Benson. I know a lot of people like the Wisconsin running back, Brandon Allen, or Braden Allen. I'm fine. I mean, I don't care. I'm either one of those guys. But give me Trey Benson, and I'll be excited. Anyone could have run on us in the playoffs. We played soon. Exactly, Brad. Sorry if I missed you, love. I'm in 2 chat rooms. Rhonda, do your thing. I appreciate you being here at all. I know it's a long day, but it's exciting for some of our NFC East rivals. I'll say that. Barry Sanders is available. Charles Alvarez, yes, go get Barry. Someone said earlier today that Henry and Jones would be a great duo. Sugar Daddy. That would be, beautiful. Dayton Binion, we have more holes than draft capital. Stevens' draft is mentally going to cost someone. Dayton, exactly. You can't go all in when you don't have a full slate of draft picks. Not to mention the teams like the Niners, the Eagles have way more draft picks. So you're going to go all in against teams that have more picks. Stop it with the all in, Jerry Jones. You're a joke of an owner anymore. A wide receiver in the first round, LOL. You need trenches. No wonder y'all. Yeah, well, I want the best guy, but yeah, I don't see us taking a receiver there, Twiz. Cowboys have the best NFC East regular season QB. It's the playoffs. It always is the playoffs, Cowboys. Barkley is a wrecked car trying to sell for the cost of a Mercedes. Brandon J, 2024. Chiefs Chris Jones agreed a 5-year, 158 with 101 million in guarantees. Brandon, God bless Chris Jones. God bless the Chiefs for being able to make it work. That just goes to show you can win Super Bowls and still keep your guys. We split couch boys. He didn't say we swept. He said we always do good. Cowboys do not have many holes. This team is fine. Cowboys, I like your optimism, man. Facts, Joe DeMasi. We need to load up on linebackers so there can be a competition. Definitely, Dwayne. We need linebacker. Jerry and Steven have no balls. They do. They're just old, just shriveled up. Maybe it's, I don't know. Interesting fact. Barkley has played more snaps than McCaffrey the last 3 seasons for people who keep talking about injury history. Yeah. He hasn't been very effective, though. Or you would have thought the Giants would have brought him back. He's been okay. I mean, he's explosive, but there's, Eagles have major holes and can't draft. Hating on our running back because y'all didn't sign one. Nobody's hate. I'm not hating. I give you more than enough credit. Rams get Colby Parkinson, tight end from Seattle. What's up, Doc Maston? How are you, buddy? Will McClay. Let Jerry think he's the GM for a paycheck. Yeah.
Okay.
Mixon and Zach Moss. I love Zach Moss, Hector. Both cheap. I get them both for the price of one. Was Mixon officially let go? I heard rumor.
Mixon is out there.
Wow. He's a great all-around back. Yeah. I like that. Twiz.
What's that? Okay, what did I miss?
Rhonda, Harry's shriveled balls. Twiz, your new running back address is the blue tent.
Boston Scott's available.
There you go. Bobby Babinski. My toes are cold.
Here was to have the chips.
Well, have your husband warm them up, Rhonda. I like mixing too, short dog. Jaden Spicer. The Cowboys could get Mixon. I don't know why they let him go. I guess the money?
Money.
Money, it's always money.
Money is the key to end of your woes. No one is coming. You're right about that. And since nobody's coming, we'll just blame Dak Prescott. That's what kills me.
Noah Fant resigning with Seattle. Okay, so they're starting to do some moves. Dak delusional. Washington is going to be dangerous. Didn't I not tell you that? Did I not tell you that? El Paso on Mixon. Bachman, Tyler, overdrive. Put my toes in his face. Oh, my God. You kinky like that.
Who's getting up like this, man?
Who do you think? Rhonda. I told her. She said her like her toes are cold. I said, have your man take care of them.
All righty.
Weird that Denell Hunter and Patrick Queen have not signed. There's a reason for that, Cowboys. They're probably going to get the biggest contracts. There has to be a contender involved. You got to know that Dallas made a call, right? Zimmer's probably sitting there saying, go get me my guy. Why did you bring me here if you're not going to give me any,
They have to make a call? I honestly don't think they have to.
Hey, Alina, how are you? Pay Dak and keep... Come on now. Zimmer probably texted Danielle Hunter and said, get your agent to talk to the Cowboys. Listen, Mike Zimmer is looking ahead, saying he could possibly be the head coach of this team. Get me my guy. Pay Dak and keep Tony Pollard to fix the O-line. All right, Alina. I hear you. Okay, I see people ate dinner and are starting to work their way back. Only one QB made past the divisional. Yeah. Cincinnati got Chase Brown pretty good back. Okay.
I just got some snackages because I actually didn't eat breakfast or lunch.
Look at you. Your ass is not sore sitting in that chair, I bet.
It is not. Surprisingly, 8 hours in.
That's crazy.
That's actually pretty amazing.
2 Super Bowl appearances years, but we can't draft in 6 years. I don't think it's been 6 years now, Twiz. I think we need to get our years right. How long has it been since the Eagles?
2017?
Yeah. Okay, so that's 6 years. My bad.
7 years now.
My bad. LA Lake Show 247. With the Eagles actually use Barkley, they forget about running the ball. The wasted signing. Listen, man, I give him credit for making the signing, LA. But what I will say is, Kellen Moore does not like throwing the ball to the back. So that'll be interesting to see. Because he couldn't get the ball to Austin Eckler last year. So, yeah.
You know we don't have a running back on the roster other than Deuce Vaughn.
Well, we got Hunter Lepke. Or is he a fullback? No, he's
a fullback.
Nah, he's a running back. He may be listed as a fullback, but he don't play fullback. Yeah, because you guys go all in a free agency to us. Give him credit, the Joe, but they haven't won shit. There's, they need help on defense in the worst way. So,
I love this. I'm looking at busy day in the NFC East. Washington, Austin Eckler, Dorrance Armstrong, Tyler Biadasz, Frankie Love, New York Giants, Brian Burns, Devin Singletary, John Runyon, Philadelphia, Saquon Barkley, Bryce Huff, and Zach Braun. And Cowboys, let's see, we'll go here.
Steven Snyder, what's your opinion on the Notre Dame running back? I keep seeing his name being linked to the boys. Audric Estime, 5'11", 221. I like him. I mean, you can get him in the 3rd or 4th round. Probably the 4th round, Steven. If I had to pick, I have a Trey Benson going in the 2nd round. I don't think he makes it to us in the 2nd. I like Braylon Allen out of Wisconsin. And then I like the Aldrich. There's a guy, Dallas worked out and talked to Jalen Wright, running back out of Tennessee, 5'10", 210. So keep an eye out for that. I like... let's see, where is he? I like Ray Davis, running back out of Kentucky. He's 5'8", 211. There's a lot of running backs in the draft. Don't forget Jonathan Brooks, who's coming off an ACL. He's going to drop in the draft, just like Kool-Aid McKinstry, the corner out of Alabama. He's got that True Jones fracture. He will drop. So he's probably looking at a 2nd round now. But yeah, I like him, Steve. He's a fumble back now. Look more like Hunter Lipke last year, I remember.
Well,
the Cowboys just signed the Water Boy. Well, if he can play, if he plays like he did in the movie, I'll take it. Malik Davis, Brian. Did we forget about him?
Running back. They're not looking at.
He's a free agent, Vinny. He's not on our team. Malik isn't on our team right now. He's out there. The only there's one. We have Deuce Vaughn, Hunter Lepke, and we have restricted free agent. What do you call it? What's his name? Rico Dowdle. Giants have no secondary, offensive line, wide receiver, and no quarterback.
Right.
Lynn, the best team in the NFC East with no running back, LOL. Rhonda, I'm listening, applying chibi oil and braiding my hair. Ah, there you go. Malik isn't under contract. Yeah, he's out there. Anybody, those we could have. Vinny, he runs hard, but he's not a difference maker. Cowboys, Giants has 2 quarterbacks and about to draft one. You don't pay running backs, go draft one, $1 million. Yeah, I'm totally into not. I mean, I wanted Henry for a year or 2, but I definitely want to go draft our running back of the future. That's who
they're going to draft the guy.
Yeah, that's who you want. If you get Trey Benson, no, but you ain't going to worry about none of these running backs we're talking about today. If you go get Braylon Allen, you ain't going to worry about it. Austin Estime out of Notre Dame, I'm not quite as high on as the other 2 I named, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, the problem here is we still have too many holes to fill. I mean, you're talking about, okay, we need to draft an offensive lineman. We need to draft a linebacker. We need to draft a defensive lineman. Mm-hmm. We need to draft running backs. We can't get them all in the draft.
Yep. Yuppers. Benson is good for this team. That would be unbelievable. But again, we would have to trade down, we would have to get more picks. That's why I would be into trading Trey Lance, like Mark says. If we can find a home for him and get a 4th and a 5th or something like that, I'm fine. It's like stack up these draft picks. Cam Jurgens, our center. Okay. He's okay. Dak DeLu, he ain't no Kelsey, though, Twiz, but Titans might bring back Derrick Henry and pair with Pollard. Dwayne Brown, great. Don't need an OL. Stop drafting OL in the first round. We don't need OL. We need line.
Sorry, we do.
We need low line big time. If we don't fix our O-line and don't matter, yeah, exactly, West Virginia country boy. We need O-line, and more O-line. Minnesota don't got a running back. Maybe they could try a QB. Maybe trade Trey Lance there. Yeah, Joe, that's what we were talking about. They should be talking about that now, but I don't think they're trading him.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Cowboys are a dead-end team, and they won't be any big signings or deals through free agency. We suck.
O-line, D-line, running back. What's up, Pioneer? We're all in, baby.
What I'm talking about. Trade Cooper Rush to the Vikings. I'm not sure anybody's trading for Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
But Cooper Rush last year as a free agent.
We signed him a 1 year, $3 million. So, yeah, I don't think that's happening, peeps.
Well, 8 hours in.
8 hours. Shout out to you, my man. That's tough. Cowboys fans were hype on Overshone last season. I like Overshone, Fly Parks. I do.
So Micah Parsons' reaction to the Eagles signing Saquon, sickening. That's all he said.
Yeah, well, good. That tells you he ain't happy.
Bobby Bonetsky going to be fighting with the Giants for the bottom.
Right now, you can't argue that right now. Splash Broda, who we need for O-line or Ghost? Who we need O-line for? A Ghost? Oh, I got you, Splash. I got you. I know Dayton Binion. Trey Lance is a keeper. It's his Cowboy. Come on, man. Why? So we could mop up after we're losing?
Michael will be packing up soon. Once the paternity test lost his behind him, Jerry will start thinking about football. Okay.
Interesting. Cooper Rush could even get signed in free agency. Couldn't. Yeah, he was available. Barkley and Tiki fighting on Twitter. Yeah, short dog. Tiki Barber's a jackass.
He really is.
Overshone's still not a lot of film on him. Hope he's good. Vinny, yeah, he's an athlete. So we'll see. Bills restructured Josh Allen, converting to creating 16.7 in 2024 cap space. Bills all in, LOL.
Okay.
Now you're going to get a 3 or a 2 for a
As
QB.
Shane
We're
Slater
not getting a
pointed
3
out-
or a 2. It's just not. It's not happening. He was on the board, and just remember, Chiz Cowboys. Mac Jones was just drafted and is a starter in the league and went for a 6 and a 7. People aren't giving away draft picks like they once were. You think Micah wants to be in Dallas after seeing Dallas won't do? They won't pay him. Dwayne Brown, I would want out. Yeah, Pioneer. Yeah, they're on the boat. But they did draft CD and a Trayvon from the boat, so maybe the boat's good.
Okay. Let me clarify something here because we've had this troll black insurrectionist all day who says that Josh Allen is a team player. I want you to understand there's a difference between restructuring your contract
What's up,
and
B-side?
redoing your contract. When you restructure the contract, you're not giving money back. You're just changing the way it is accounted. So Josh Allen restructuring his contract just means they changed the money to guaranteed money, and basically change the money on the cap numbers. It's not losing any money. He's not gaining any money. They just move the money around. The same way Dak Prescott, if you're saying that he's a team player, then you have to say Dak Prescott was, because in 2017, 2021, right after they signed the contract, they restructured it. They restructured it 3 times, including putting $36 million into next year. Dak didn't lose any money. He didn't gain any money, but it gave the team cap space. So understand what you're talking about when you try and trash somebody else. Bobby Beninsky, let Jimmy Johnson draft everyone. Fly, Eagles, fly. All right, Bobby.
It's Chiz, and Trey Lance was traded to us for a 4. We gave up our 4.
We gave up our 4.
But it was a bottom of the round 4. So how would we get a 2 or a 3 now unless somebody's desperate? Number one, Minnesota don't have a 3. So I don't know. I just think it's
they have a 4 and a 2.
But yeah, they're not giving us a 2 for Trey Lance. They could have had him for a 3 or a 4.
Well, you're looking at Justin Fields. That Justin Fields ain't going for a 2 right now.
No, up because you got to pay him all that money. Serotonin Cowboys. Derrick Henry to the Bills. Nah, I don't see that at all. He won't be good. What's up, B-side? He won't be good with that offense. He needs to be in an offense like Dallas's that runs downhill. He already said he don't want to go to a team where his shoulders are not running downhill. He wants to keep his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. One cut, go. He don't want to be running side to side. Kind of like what the Eagles did with DeMarco Murray. It was just not a good fit.
Yeah, there's nothing for the Cowboys. I mean, only thing we get Cowboys news is the guys we lost. Okay. There's no rumors of us signing anybody. Jane Slater, of course, said that Dak Prescott may decide to play out his contract and leave at free agency.
Nice.
And honestly, I could say I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah.
The Cowboys aren't trying to get anybody. The Cowboys are literally the only team that does not sign, or the last team to sign a free agent. Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, East Side. I was kind of surprised, but I thought you got the Titans linebacker though, Shahir, that I wanted.
Oh yes, we the ones. Yeah, the Cowboys could actually just restructure his contract the same way they just did with
I'll bail
Josh
you out,
Allen,
Brad.
and get $18 million right now. At least if they did something like that and went out and signed some players, you say, okay, all right, then Dak Prescott, you need to try and get this deal done. They're trying to make some moves.
We're all being
But
jail.
they're not even trying to do that. They're not trying to do anything. So for those out there saying he should take a team-friendly deal, for what? What are they going to do with the money? They're not going to try and sign anybody. When you start seeing Austin Eckler getting basically $4 million a year, and they talk about, well, if we can get, Saquon for $5 million, that's not even realistic. It's not even realistic. That's what we're talking about. They expect everybody to come in here, work for free, and that's not going to happen. It's just not. And we as fans, you see this happening right now. You see other teams saying we need better players, and you see
Wanye
the Cowboys do
Thomas.
absolutely nothing. How can you blame the quarterback when the team has literally every year taken
Hello?
away an offensive
You
piece
play to
not
win the
replaced
game.
them?
You don't play to just play it.
Bobby
That's the
is
great thing about
lighting
sports.
stuff in the
Cousins only
box.
gets
You play to
$45
win.
million a year. Jerry's sending him. He posted June 1st. Cut him. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to say. Kirk Cousins is recovering from a torn Achilles tendon.
Well, what happened was that second game we got our ass kicked. Or the second
Eagles
half,
fans,
we
I
just
mean,
got our
sorry,
ass
the fans,
totally
not
kicked.
the-
We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we
Release
sucked.
tag. I
We
love
couldn't
this.
stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to. It was a horse performance in the second half. Horse. I'm totally embarrassed and totally ashamed.
That's all I'm saying, Brad. I'm not an Eagle fan, but you gotta tip your cap and say your team is in the game. You're trying to get better. Brady B.
It takes them 2 weeks with Gallup, and you think they're going to sign a free agent. Yeah, you're right. Brady B, you're right.
Brady,
And
you're
I,
right,
I, I
man.
love this. I love this that the Cowboys
Bobby.
literally have let 16 free agents go out. They don't have a run. They have, okay, I'm sorry. They have one running back who is what, 5'6" tall right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're linebackers. You have one with a broken neck, another one that's coming back from an ACL.
That's all Joe
Another guy
DeMasi.
who literally had his back fused. That's your linebacker room right now. That's your linebacker room. You've lost 2 starting offensive linemen, and we signed nobody. And what do they say? Release Dak Prescott. Because that's the problem that the Cowboys have right now is it's the quarterback. Let's just release him. Are you fucking stupid? Seriously.
Stephen Jones.
Are you guys fucking stupid? Are they just trying to piss me off today? Is that what it is? They want to see me lose it? We literally are the last team to try and sign anybody, guys.
I have an idea, people. Maybe Jerry took Steven out on the boat, right? And he's threatening him now. He's got him in some concrete shoes and say, only one of us is coming back unless you sign somebody. Cheap ass. Now open up the checkbook and do it. Keep an eye out on Martavius Bryant. Oh God, Chiz, stop. It's been 5 years since he played in the NFL. Ugh. Chiz, I love you, but come on, man. Martavius Bryant, he's not the answer. If we get anything out of him, that would be great, but Stephen Jones.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting salty. You can't pay a quarterback $16 million if you can't win in the playoffs. Well, you
For being pissed, you whacked this kid. You should have waited for me.
It's the last time I show any fucking bullshit. Imagine how I felt. He's running down the garbage business. I just fucking what a guy to hold on to one of our stops.
You
He's
sleep
not
with
running
the
it down.
fishes?
It's just getting harder in New York.
Is this what we're talking about? Then,
yeah.
Ryan?
There you go. Bobby's stuff in the box, man.
Come on, God. This is fucked up.
What, pussy?
Colorado is going to find a kid dead on one of his bins and get out of our fucking business? No way.
Louis Brazzi sleeps with
Bobby
the fishes.
Brad Harris. Brad, I'm going to get that program back again.
There's differences, Christopher, okay? From the Luca Brasi situation in this. Look, the color's not a kid is dead.
We're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody! Woo!
So what do you want to do?
Come on!
Disappears.
We're streaking!
He never comes home. They know, but they don't know. They hope maybe he'll turn up. If.
Maybe.
The best episode of that was when they were in the woods in the snow.
Pussy.
Big pussy.
Birthday? What would you do? He was like disabled.
Why would you even ask that?
He's gonna go sleeping with the fishies. Okay.
I gotta talk to you.
That's what we got, people. We got the NFL draft.
The NFL draft. And we'll be there covering it. Because that's all we got.
We got Randy Stites out there.
CMB! Oh, Lordy.
Make sure, you know what? Bring lollipops this year.
Has Seattle made any moves yet?
They're talking to Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen's holding out. So. Oh, hell no. We ain't doing that today.
What's that?
I was just playing the Dallas song. I mean, the Eagles song.
Oh, they signed Martavius Bryant to a future contract. There you go. RJ Turner said, y'all ain't doing shit. Well, I can't disagree with that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. Defensive end Jonathan Gennard agrees to 4-year term with the Vikings. $76 million. Damn.
Gleam, man. There's a gleam. Let's get the gleam, all right? Let's go.
We need the gleam, boys. We need the gleam.
Wow.
And she showed me the boobies, and I like them too.
Well, I'd like to. Can we at least see some boobies?
I need some boobies. I need something.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
That's Howie Roseman.
There you go.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah, Marcus, I know.
We've done nothing.
Bobby, look at Bobby. He wants something.
Bobby, Jerry's out of money till the Tyson fight. Oh, man.
Man, I hope Mike Tyson knocks Jake Paul out.
Knocks him silly.
Just take him out.
D-Law Sire maybe needs to be traded. There you go.
Hit a motherfucker in the face over and over and over and over again until they quit. And when they quit, hit them again and again and again and again.
And again and again and again.
We needed that guy in the playoffs.
Yeah. Where did he go? Well, people, it's very frustrating, man. Very, very frustrating. Splash. Will, what's up, buddy?
How you doing? Jerry's the problem. Yeah, there you go.
No, they did not act delusional. Cousins made a shit ton of money, though. I'm sorry, William Tilton. It is what it is. Tyson isn't going to take a dive. Mike might hurt that. I hope he does, Twiz. I met him once years and years ago at Trump Plaza. It was just me and him. He's walking around with the old school Walkman with the big ass headphones and his underwear, and he didn't say 2 words to me, and I was a little scared because he was a guy where he don't give a shit. He'll just drop you if you look at him wrong. Back in the day, anyway. I need a weed man for times like this.
For bums. Jerry has decided to move on from Dak Prescott by not extending him, Marky. And you know what? That's fine if that's the case. Because y'all think, here's the funny thing is so many people think that if Dak Prescott isn't re-signed by the Cowboys, that it's the end of his career. It might be the best thing for him to be able to go through and pick a team that might actually support their quarterback. I'll be honest with you. With what I've seen in my lifetime, after seeing Troy Aikman's career end and seeing the stiffs that we brought in,
fucking crickets,
the journeyman quarterbacks, the guys we drafted, and literally it's just being a turnstile of quarterbacks and bums. Y'all don't know. You really don't know because I'm going to tell you, if the Cowboys said, you know what, we're moving on from Dak Prescott right now, you can count on not being a playoff team and going through literal hell to find the next franchise quarterback. It ain't easy, bro. You think that Denver wants to walk away with $80 million in dead money after trying to get Russell Wilson, after spending number one picks on Drew Locks and things like that, bringing in other quarterbacks that supposedly were good? Take a look at what they've gone through, and now they don't have a quarterback. Think about that for a second. Think about what Washington. Yeah, Washington's made a whole lot of moves right now, but they still don't have a freaking quarterback, and they haven't had one since freaking Mark Rippon in like 1990. Breaking news: Jerry Jones is making multi-year offer to O.J. Simpson. We've had a lot of trash quarterbacks. Horrible time. See, that's the thing. You know, they always think that the grass is greener on the other side. Until you get to the other side and you realize it ain't that good. But, you know, what do I know? I am just a Dallas Cowboy fan that does believe in Dak Prescott, whether people do or don't. But I'm telling you, if Dak Prescott left, it might be the best thing for his career. Going live while listening to Mark, Game Time Brian. Check out Rhonda Lovely's part. What movie are you doing a watch party tonight again? Rhonda, I thought you were around butt naked.
Chiz Cowboys is crying over the OJ.
Bachman Tyler Overdrive. I love Dak, but Jerry Jones hates Dak, so we might as well get a quarterback that Jerry likes so the front office will actually try to win. You might be right on that one, Bachman Taylor.
All right.
At least Denver tried. We aren't even trying. I agree with you on that one too.
Here's the big players still on the market. We got Danielle Hunter as the number one player on the market. You got Calvin Ridley's out there, wide receiver, Jags. Leonard Williams, defensive tackle, Seattle. You know that's a guy that I have liked. Daquan Jones, I love Daquan Jones. If they can get Daquan Jones, Mark, that would be huge. He's an older guy, wouldn't cost you that much. Big defensive tackle for the Bills. Look him up. You want a guy who could stop the run and get penetration. Get you a Daquan Jones. He's out there. So I'm good. Patrick Queen, obviously, is out there. John Simpson, guard out of the Ravens. Darnell Mooney, wide receiver, Bears. Tyron Smith of the Cowboys, number 8. Justin Simmons, safety, out of the Broncos. And Chase Young, edge rusher, 49ers. So those are your top 10 guys available right now. That's per The Athletic. So listen, it's everybody that we want is still out there. Derrick Henry would be a luxury. We're going to draft as a hell of a running back in the draft. If we can get Daquan Jones and if we get Daquan Jones and Leonard Williams, I'm pretty happy. We get a Danielle Hunter, I'm doing cartwheels. I'm pulling hammies. So let's just take a breath. We're all getting caught up with the names, but again, it's not who it's a long process.
The GT, that was actually a fake tweet. Derek Young is Derek. I don't know why you took that comment down because you're 100% right. He's like, we're always in cap hell and never sign anybody. Explain that one. Cowboys hater Hunter. If Dak Prescott goes elsewhere and plays us, he's gonna bust our ass. How about Chase Young, Mark? No, that's okay. I'm okay without Chase Young. Delusional Dak fan with more excuses. Dak has had 5 best teams since 2016. What team will want him that's better than the Cowboys? Okay. All right. I can guarantee you there's a lot of teams out there that would want Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
right
Dwayne
now.
Brown, there's still a lot that can happen. I'm trying to be a little positive for everybody. Dallas is the king of signing max contracts. Philly, Dave, we've made a lot of mistakes. They want to keep their own, Dallas, but we've made a lot of mistakes in re-signing our own. Just how yeah, just like how the contracts are structured. Why? Because we wait. Our timing on contracts is literally the worst ever. Stephen Jones, you're a dumbass. How you do this? You know, I'm sorry. Last offseason, they re-signed Steele, Hooker, and Diggs. I know, Cowboys. Dak is the NFC. Dak is the NFC Derek Carr. Ooh, that one's a tough one.
Damn, that one hurt.
That one did hurt.
Bobby Beninsky. I'm an Eagles fan, and my wife only likes Dak on the Cowboys and saying something, thinking he caught up in Jerry's world. They're foolish for not signing him. Maybe they gave him a good coach. Yeah. Like I said, I'm at the point of just saying I'd be happy for Dak right now if he ended up being on a team that people actually cared about him.
I find it hard to believe that he said that because he was just on record. You had said Dak. You said James Slater said Dak is contemplating playing. It makes no sense. He was just interviewed on camera at the Cancer Foundation, Aikman's Cancer fundraiser, and he said he totally expects to be back. So I don't understand because they didn't do nothing in the first few hours of legal tampering. It makes no sense to me. She's just, I don't know. I question. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what I was saying.
He's resigning.
You could say that, Dak Prescott could be looking to play out his contract. And, you say he could.
Maybe he's leaking it to her.
It's how you say it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like remember when Cam Newton was released by
No, she's not, Cowboys.
New England? And they said the Cowboys will do due diligence with Cam Newton. And that applied. And people took it as, oh, my God, the Cowboys are looking to sign Cam Newton. No, that's just saying everybody who's out there, you supposedly do your due diligence on whether or not he's a guy that can help you or not. Doesn't mean that you're looking to sign it. Yeah. So you could say, well, Dak Prescott could be thinking about playing out his contract and becoming a free agent, which is a possibility. But that doesn't mean that you heard him actually say it. You had Adam Schefter literally say that, Aaron Rodgers basically was not going to be re-signed and was moving on, this, that, and the other. And everybody thought on draft day, the day he said it, that he got some inside information that they were making a trade right now. And when he was pressed on it, he was like, well, no, that was my, what I've come up with from what they've said in the offseason. So a lot of times you'll hear things that are shaded in a way that make you think that something's going to happen without anything behind it, but there's plausible deniability still in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could say to you that, hey, Brian, I heard that the Cowboys are going to trade up for the number 1 pick in the draft. Right?
Yeah.
So,
you get the buzz.
Then I could turn around and say, people are talking about the Cowboys are trading up for the number 1 pick in the draft. What people? Who?
Yeah.
Well, you mean
you
and me were talking about it? It doesn't mean that they're doing it. So understand that is what goes on from everybody. It's kind of like clickbait without a title. You can say things in a way that make it sound like they're going to do something, or you think that they're going to do something, and imply that they're making that. Because all the time I hear about, I hear that the Cowboys are interested. No, the Cowboys aren't putting out here saying we're interested in this guy because it's going to cost them more money if people know that you really are in there. If anything, you want to be able to have.
What's up, Dave Thompson?
You're not really interested. We can walk away.
Philly D. Jane Slater is excused in my book. She can say anything she wants.
Okay.
Listen.
Well, that's a different story here. There's a reason why you're saying that one.
Cowboys might trade up Deion's son next year. Don't sleep on that.
So let's see where we are here, Brian.
Yes, where are we?
Wait a minute.
You're about 35 minutes from your live stream. That's where we are.
Well, I might just end it right there.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen and heard everything.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if we can recap what we've seen today if you are a Dallas Cowboy fan and try and figure out where we should actually have some hope. So we know that we have players that other people value, and Biotis, who got 3-year, $30 million signing with Washington. Dorrance Armstrong, who got $15 million a year to sign with Washington. And Tony Pollard, who signed with the Tennessee Titans for $24 million for 3 years. So our players are in demand. And we as Cowboy fans have done what now? Have we done anything?
No, we haven't done shit.
Okay. We haven't done anything. And as far as we know, us in Seattle are the only teams that haven't signed anybody in free agency. And we've heard rumors that the Dallas Cowboys, or excuse me, Jerry Jones's yacht, is in the Bahamas. Now, we don't know whether or not for sure if they are on the boat with them. So plausible deniability, okay? But I do know that one year they were in North Carolina the first week of the draft, and Will McClay was left at the office running things.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
currently, as we sit right now, where we had problems with running back this year, we have Deuce Vaughn at running back. Am I correct on that?
That's not good.
Okay. And people have been asking me, hey, how's it? It's Deuce the man? Okay. Deuce is what, 5'6"?
5'6", 5'5.5", 5'6".
Okay. Yeah. So we're looking at a 5'6" running back being our only running back on the roster. Okay. Linebackers.
Leonard Williams re-signing with Seattle.
Okay, Leonard Williams is staying in Seattle. So now Seattle has done something. Breaking news, Jerry Jones just woke up from his nap. Shout out to Bob Kudinski, who's definitely been hitting these chats and stuff on here. He's my new best friend. Okay, so our linebacker situation, we have Leighton Vander Esch, who is under contract.
I hope you're right, Chiz.
Has a broken neck, right? We have
Why am I laughing at that?
Okay, Overshow, who's coming back from an ACL, right? And we have an underside, Damone Clark, who has a fused spine. Am I correct on that so far? Do I have that right? I think I have that right. Okay, so that's our linebacking room. Our offensive line has Terrence Steele that needs to rebound because he, of course, is coming back from an ACL the year before. We have Zach Martin, who's been a stalwart. We have Tyler Smith, who's been outstanding. And we've lost Tyron Smith, who was an all-pro this year. And Biotis, of course, as we mentioned earlier, has gone to Washington. So now we don't have a center, although we do have 2 guys that are undrafted free agents that we signed that are possible fill-ins. Am I right so far? Okay. And then we have Michael Gallup, who is a $13 million cap hit, who has been able to try and strike up a trade offer where nobody is going to trade for him at $13 million a year on his contract. So we also then need another wide receiver. And thus far, the Cowboys have done what to take care of any of these needs?
Nothing.
Nothing. Squadoos. Zero. Zingo.
But
nada.
they love Brock Hoffman and TJ Bass. So we got that going for us.
Okay. And then we have Jane Slater say that Dak Prescott could play out his contract as currently constructed that has a $59 million cap hit this year, also has a $36 million dead money hit next season because of them restructuring it, which means he can walk and we'll be paying that 36 along with $8 million of Michael Gallup. So we're looking at $45 million in dead money next year.
Nice.
And Dak Prescott being able to walk to another team. Okay. So tell me the good news. Game time?
There's not much, man. There's not much. I'm actually annoyed that our owner and general manager are. I need a confirmation on that. Who do they think they are? This is their job to be in their office or be in be on the phones. No, are they on the phones on the yacht? It's egregious what's going on here. That's the worst. That's like going to Cabo. That's like Jason Witten and Tony going to Cabo before a playoff game. Your job is to be in your effing office. Okay? Whether you do something, pick up the phone and talk. What is Mike McCarthy doing? Okay, what is Mike McCarthy doing? Is he liking what's happening?
He's just happy that he's getting paid $5 million for another year.
Okay, well, he's probably making double that, or close to 10, most likely. What is Mike Zimmer doing? He comes here to be the defensive coordinator. Why? He should have just been
Happy
stayed
that he's
home.
got a job after being out for 3 years.
Yeah, but you should have stayed with your daughter. You had a lot of tragedy in your life. Why the hell would you come here? What happened?
Dre the Great says, trust the process.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Trust the process. I'm 50 and forever humiliated with these Cowboys. Pioneer, it's BS. We can't afford the dead money hit next year if Trey Lance is our starter. Dave Thompson, Trey Lance will not be our starter.
Kevin Lansford, shout out to you. Cowboys.
What's up, Kevin Lansford?
Dak money this time of year. I wish I knew why the Cowboys drag Dak Prescott's money this time of year. Because what the problem here is, as you wait to sign Michael Parsons and CD Lamb, everybody else is getting paid and the money is going up. Do we understand that? The price doesn't go down when you wait. It's not like there's a season where, when you buy an airline ticket, they say the best day to buy the ticket is to book on Tuesdays because that day is cheaper than if you try and buy it on Saturday or Sunday. Okay? It's not that way with NFL contracts, okay? The longer you wait, the more it goes up. Troy Aikman was once the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, okay? And guess what's happened since that time? It continues to go up. Everybody is sitting here bitching about Dak Prescott might get $60 million. Well, guess what? When Kirk Cousins got $28 million, it was like, oh my God, Kirk Cousins got $28 million.
Cowboys trust the process, baby.
Here it was when Dak Prescott was getting $40 million. We're like, oh my God, he's getting $40 million. Guess what? We right now would look at that and say, $40 million? Shit, that's chump change. That's literally what Baker Mayfield just got. So understand, $60 million this year is probably going to be $70 million next year. It's not going to go down.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's why what they're doing is even worse, or not doing. Yeah. It's not like, it's only going down. See, this is where I have a problem with Mike McCarthy. Now, he may have an NDA and he can't say anything. I would leak out shit. This is where Dak Prescott has to come out. I know you got your money. Yeah. He needs to open his mouth and say, yo, what are we doing here? Our whole division's getting better, and we're sitting on our effing hands in the Bahamas. Okay. It's a bad look.
Now, Fortune Williams, let me answer a troll here because, see, you probably don't know exactly what's going on because he said, so we're not going to touch on the Dak Prescott lawsuit.
We did already.
On it. We got a video that's out on it. So here's what's happened is allegedly a woman tried to extort him for $100 million claiming sexual assault. So he is suing her for defamation. Okay? So it's not that we haven't been talking about that. We've talked about that as well. And if you look at that, that is Dak Prescott suing the person who tried to extort him. I know you're trying to say, oh, he's a sexual predator. I knew that guy was no good. Man,
yeah, right.
Mark, I can't see the league paying quarterbacks for less than $30 million anymore. They won't. Quarterback money is, it's insane. But here's the thing. When everybody keeps talking about, we're paying the players too much. Well, if we're not paying the players, it's going to the owners. You've got $255 million that's going to the players. That's 53 guys on the roster. Guess what? Each team is getting more than that, and it's one guy. So don't act like, make it seem like, oh, Dak needs to be a team-friendly guy. Why? They ain't doing jack to help anybody. If the Cowboys would say, we're gonna restructure Dak Prescott's contract for now. Dak, here's what we're gonna do. we're going to restructure your contract right now. We're going to grab $20 million real quick, and we're going to start spending some of that in free agency. And then in August, we want to get your deal done. But we want to get some people in here to
Mark
try and
Furman.
make this team get better. But we're not doing any of that. We're not even doing the easy ones, like Diggs is, to go ahead and try to do anything in free agency. They willfully have made it known we are not doing shit
Exactly,
early
we the
on
ones.
in free agency. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're letting you know we're okay with everything that we have going on right here. We can play with Dak Prescott at $60 million. It's okay. We don't care about winning the Super Bowl.
Yes,
That's the
serotonin.
message that
He
they're
was
giving
traded
you right
to the
now.
Giants. Yep. Serotonin Cowboy. Brian Burns to the Giants. That's why I said everybody's getting better, man. Everybody's getting better in the division except us.
I understand you don't believe in free agency, but you're the only team that's done nothing. Nothing. You are literally the team that says that the Rams, who just won a Super Bowl, that we don't believe them signing all these free agents is the right way to build a team. And they won the Super Bowl. And you've done what?
Yeah.
In all of your building for the future? Is the future 200 years from now?
Mm-hmm.
Or is the future your money that you're going to have to pass on to your great
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but this shit is freaking crazy.
Cowboys,
crazy.
man. They're willing to pay Dak $59 million. These days are numbered. I don't know, man.
Crazy. Well,
I don't know.
and
I'm
again,
glad. Listen, I hope everybody's enjoying this.
Days being numbered here in Dallas would probably be the best thing for him. Honestly. There's the status of being the quarterback.
I got a
of the
request for everybody out there. I'm sitting at 97 likes. Can I get 3 people in the chat to like it, please?
I didn't like it before. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. There's 98.
How about some more subscribers there, too?
I'm sitting at what, 69, I think?
69? Pause.
I don't know. Last time I looked, it was 1769.
Okay, 1769. All right, so that's my rant. The Cowboys don't give a rat's ass about winning. They
Yeah,
don't.
I know, man. It's crazy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Winning.
Appreciate it.
Okay, they care about the circus being in town. Okay.
I'm getting more worse here. I thought I'd feel better. I don't.
No.
Thanks, Brad. The Cowboys just hit the like button. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Cowboys. I appreciate everybody in here that's in both chats. Again, I hate doing this, but I got to give shout out to everybody in NFC East.
$30 million.
Everybody in the NFC East, not named the Cowboys, have gone out and done something. So,
how about everybody in the NFL has gone out and done something? Everybody in the
what
NFL.
do you want them to do, Mark, and why do they listen to what you want them to do and do? Mark Smith. Hey, listen, Mark Smith, they do what the hell they want to do. Thanks, Elaine. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna actually route out.
You got a router?
Route out. No, I'm gonna kind of screw myself here because what I was told was this is from this goes right to the heart of the problem of the Cowboys. Okay. The Cowboys' plan was to bring back Tony Pollard and draft a guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Good for Tony.
This I got this from a friend who is a close friend to
I know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think I know.
And this is what she said to me, and I said, he's already signed with the Tennessee Titans. I said, I know. And she said, I know.
What's up, Wilkes?
Again,
County boy, how are you, brother? Thanks for coming over.
The Cowboys again get left at the altar because they keep doing things and thinking they've got something in place, and it's like,
you got some super chats over there, Mark.
Okay, Mike Wright, got you. Jerry doesn't extend or restructure Dak. He's not hurting Dak. He's just he's hurting.
Bobby killing over there.
Could be worse. You could have Daniel Jones. You're right about that.
I want to give a shout out here to Cowboys in my chat. This may happen, Cowboys, and he says they will restructure Steele and Diggs, which we talked about.
Yeah.
And post a Gallup to sign the players next week. And I agree. I'm not saying, but we're just focusing on day one. Eagles are killing it. Redskins. The left hand up.
But
Commanders
they're
are killing it.
doing is getting impactful players.
Yes.
That's the difference.
And thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thanks, Wilkes County boy.
Tyron Smith is now a
Night
commander.
3. What's up, buddy?
Brian Hardy. Oh, now that. Oh, wow.
What's that?
Wow.
What
we
happened?
have the Cowboys East. Tyron Smith is now. Oh my God.
Is now what?
He's the commander.
He went to Washington?
Oh my God.
Yes. We're getting screwed all around.
God. We have now North Dallas. Okay. North Dallas 40 in Washington, D.C.
Oh, Jesus
Tyron
Christ.
Smith is now signed with the Commanders with the left hand up.
Wow.
Oh
Dan Quinn sticking it to
Dan
Jerry
Quinn
Jones, that
is
senile
killing it.
old bastard.
He's literally, he must have said, my goal is to take everybody who's a Dallas Cowboy from
You
the
ain't
Dallas
giving me my coaches? I'm taking every one of your players.
Wow.
He's like the
That
guy
is
in
crazy.
Harlem Nights, right? Who don't like the kids in the room while he's betting. Yeah, I'm going to take all the money you made tonight. That's my guy.
Dan Quinn.
I know, Cowboys. I know.
So if you're keeping track, Dan Quinn has gotten Tyron Smith, Biotish, and Dorrance Armstrong from the Dallas Cowboys. So here's what we will do for them. There we go. I am shocked that Tyron Smith would play. This is where you actually start to wonder, is this getting to be personal to the Cowboys and Jerry Jones, that you are literally going to the enemy?
Maybe Quinn gets Dak, too. Maybe Dak goes to Washington.
Go ahead. Yeah, see if Dak Prescott.
Dak's going to go to the left hand up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord, Linda Conyers.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so
what the?
It's Washington. Wait a minute. James B said Tyron Smith is not with Washington. I just looked it up. I don't know. I've got more people saying that it's happened than not happening. Let's see.
What the?
I'm curious as to how much money, because here's what's sad. You know what always happens to us when we end up getting rid of players is we still are paying them. We still are paying Tyron Smith $6 million in dead money.
Quinn ran zone on purpose, Brad. Corey Pearson saying bye, Dak. J-Ron Curse is next, Hector.
This.
You know J-Ron gone. They get J-Ron.
That on here. Okay. Tyron Smith and Ridley, and I'll never speak down to you again. I'm not seeing that on here.
Washington Cowgirls.
But Brian Harding is a Washington fan. I wouldn't believe that he would go ahead and do me like that. Put the left hand down. All right, so we're putting the left hand down. We got faked out. Okay, Justin B. Listen. Justin B., slow your roll, okay? They were saying in the chat, there was like 3 or 4 people that were saying that he had signed with Washington. So forgive me for getting crazy too soon, okay? Don't come in here. You know, I tell
Justin
you what,
B.
Easy for you.
You
call me a liar.
I've
Don't
had
come
it
back.
with your ass.
Just leave, okay? Just leave. If you want, you know, that's one of the things I can't stand. If somebody say I'm a liar, you know what I mean?
Fuck the Eagles.
Ugh. Although it wouldn't surprise me if he was.
David Cowboy, you know Curse and Fowler is next. You know they're next.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost comical at this point. Oh, Corey Pearson. Now you're going to come to my side? I said they're winning the division 3 weeks ago.
Oh, hold on. Jay Tuck tweeted it? Okay, if Jay Tuck tweeted it.
He probably heard it here. Tyron Smith, baby.
Let me check and see. – Appreciate you, bro. Honestly, I just accept for what it is. Uh, I'm not seeing it from Jay Tuck on his thing.
We're racking up the damn comp picks for next year. Watch out next year.
Oh, jeez.
Mark blocked my dad. Even my dad sent him a lot of sauce from Puerto Rico. What happened? Who are you blocking?
I blocked who?
I don't know. Somebody who sent you some hot sauce from Puerto Rico. Maybe
I
he did
didn't
it by
block
accident.
anybody. Well, I usually don't block anybody.
Nike 3. Rico. We got Rico Dowdle. That's it.
Did we resign
No,
Rico?
we didn't. We didn't even do that. Full circle would be crazy if Wentz went on and won a championship. Mark would lose it. Twiz, don't say that.
Somebody sent you some hot sauce from Puerto Rico.
I'm hearing myself. Hot sauce on a Rosie O'Donnell sounds tasty as, man.
Who was that said that they sent me?
Oh, no. His dad is Ultra Cowboy. So you must have blocked Ultra Cowboy.
Why would I don't think so.
We're going to break bread. Are you going to the draft, Cowboys?
I don't. If I did, I don't think it wasn't by. If I blocked him, it wasn't intentional. It might have been somebody else.
I know I had to go in and unblock people by accident.
Okay, let me say.
I know,
for the
Pioneer.
Most part, hold on. Let me say for the most part, very rarely do I block somebody unless they're a douchebag and they actually do a personal.
But that's
attack.
That's
not to say that you didn't get blocked by one of the moderators, maybe by accident, because sometimes the chat's flying through and you click on one and it's clicked.
I didn't think they could block though, can they?
Well, they can block people.
I didn't know that.
I do have quite a few people that are on a block list, but if that happens and you're
they're all one guy,
fan, that's like, hey man, I didn't do anything. Email me and I unblock you. Okay.
Yeah, Ultra's going to be at the draft. So we're going to meet up with him. So I'm sure.
Derrick Henry has not signed with anybody yet.
No, not
Jerry
at all.
is still sleeping. You got that right.
Jerry's on.
I can't believe. Oh my God, I've been on here for 9 hours.
He's pounding the 7-Eleven wine. Are you going with your dad, Cowboys? Cowboys would trade out of the first round because too expensive. I wish we would trade down a little bit, maybe get an extra pick or two. Who you calling, Mark? Jay Tuck?
I am.
Get on the horn with somebody.
Young is still out there. Why don't you sign him, Brian?
I don't want Chase Young.
I don't either. Although we are scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
Oh, man. Come on, people. Josh Garcia, what's up, buddy?
Henry will be our running back number 2. Well, who's going to be our running back? Philly. You're saying that.
Okay.
Philly D. This is insane, man. This is really insane. Wow.
Mike McCarthy is, oh, God. I almost read that, Dirty Sanchez. Oh, well. Another frustrating year. Thank you. I went from, I'm at 113. That's good. That's good. 113 likes.
Wow. Wait, I just hit exactly 500. Woohoo! Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who's been hanging in here all day long with us, going through the misery of the last 9 hours of the Cowboys doing absolutely nothing.
Cowboys, tell your dad I said, what's up? We stay beefing, LOL. Come on, Twiz. Go feed the animals, man. Don't be mean. Nah, he goes, okay, cool, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. What time is it here? We got 10.
It is.
Are we
8:50.
Like, what are you going to do here?
I don't know. I mean, the misery loves company.
I don't mind staying on, but, I'm just trying to get a game plan here. It's up to the people in the chat, man. I mean, what do you want us to do?
Are you guys ready to end this misery?
Yeah.
Finish him. Okay. I literally am ready to be finished because this just sucks. I'm not surprised, just disappointed. JBW0777. Jerry is slowly
Thanks,
killing
Wilkes
his own
County
team.
boy.
You know what? I'm a Waker review. I have to agree with you on that one. We the ones. Jerry busy on the yacht with getting glory holes. Wow.
Wow.
When I hear a sound, a rap at the door, my young son Gabriel walks in. My wife says, "No, Gabriel, leave." I say, "No, let the boy watch."
The hell? Let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch. He needs to learn the way I learned from my father.
What?
Come on, that's a great line. That's Will Ferrell. Let the boy
Lord.
watch.
Let the boy watch. What the hell?
Oh, shit.
Dirty Sanchez. I'm sick of this shit. Hey, Laura Cook, how are you doing? Okay.
I broke
All
my
right,
back.
so let me. I'll tell you how we'll do it.
What do you mean by that? My back is broken.
A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
I'm broke. I'm broke. Oh, God. I'm just trying to amuse myself at this point.
All right, I'm doing a poll for it.
Got him!
End this mess at 9 or go on for another hour. You know that you're going to say, go on for another hour. We like misery. Yeah, we like seeing you Cowboy fans cry.
Cry, baby, cry.
Oh, boy. Finish him, talking about Jerry Jones. Finish him. Richard Purdy, hey, when you call Philly 500 to congratulate him,
Yeah, you should probably give him a shout
and be a
out.
man about it. You know what I have to say to Philly 500?
Mark Holmes is my
Your
daddy.
story used to actually swallow and pause, but you know,
Joe, you packed in and he used to.
I used to pack and swallow. I used to do a lot of stuff.
Dude, that should be your like intro.
I hear you, Coyote, man. Keep your head up, Coyote.
Oh, boy. Joe used to pack and swallow. Okay.
I know. I was with you in there.
Oh,
Game time.
shit.
I may
That
have
was
to take
hilarious,
some
man.
time off from the circus. This BS is just dumb. Wake me when the Joneses are gone. Coyote. It is what it is, man. It's not. Again, I just want to remind you, we haven't lost anybody. This is what makes it tough. We haven't lost anybody that I didn't care if we lost them. There's everybody that I think we need is still out there, but it's the disheartening fact that I was right with the Eagles and Washington. I did not expect the Giants to do what they're doing. They went out and got arguably the best pass rusher out there, and they didn't have to give up a number one pick to do it. So, pretty
Mark Smith
damn
basically
impressive
says you're
what
an
the
idiot for
NFC
believing.
East is doing.
Okay. He said, what are you expecting to happen, Mark? This happens every year. And you say it happens every year, so why do you get upset? Because we have to have done nothing that you wanted it to. Because at some points you hope that we finally change, okay? You think Dak Prescott is right about Dak Prescott, about wanting to go?
Chuck, I'm going to put a hex on their ass right now.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Not looking good.
It's happening.
Gary is taking for granted his fans. Steven is in big trouble. I think he's as...
The Mystic is going to be activated this week. I'm done.
Yeah, you need to do something on that, man.
I've been trying to be nice. Everybody's saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't mess with it. Enough is a friggin' enough. I'm going to have to do one against Steven Jones.
Fans are pissed. What they do will tell us fans how much they care about us. They don't care about us.
Now,
they could rat's ass.
I wanted to ask Mark about that. Cowboys said, positive note, they were willing to trade for Reddick at $15 million. Maybe they are in on Hunter. There you go. Think about that.
they need to do something just to let us know that they are at least trying.
All right, let me.
That's the thing.
I'm talking to Mark and all my
Ruben,
fellow
NFL
Cowboys
team,
followers. If they get Danielle Hunter and they get a defensive lineman, let's say that's all we get. Let's say we get the dude out of Buffalo and Danielle Hunter, or DJ Reader and Danielle Hunter. We don't get a linebacker right now. We'll get one probably in a couple weeks, a lower level guy. Would you be happy with that? If you got Danielle Hunter and a defensive tackle,
I would. Yeah,
and a linebacker
you make one really upgrade signing, I'd be happy.
That would be phenomenal. So, it's all right there. I'm just a little discouraged that the whole NFC East got a lot better today. And that's the discouraging point. Eagles have a lot of work to do on their defense, but they made some headway. The Washington Commanders are going to have a great schedule. And that's why when Dan Quinn went to Washington, he said what? What did he say? I'm glad to be with an organization with a win-now mentality. That's basically what he said, not that exact words.
No, that was. He was like, tomorrow's not promised. You know?
I agree, Cowboys. We agree. Give me Danielle Hunter. But why would they be on Reddit?
Going to the games. They got who's got another announcement coming?
According to Twiz, Game Time loves big fat glizzes. He wants a 10-incher. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate you.
Queen or Hunter?
I have a small. No, I can't say that.
Just wait until the draft. Oh my goodness. Well, that's all that's every year.
Yeah.
Steven probably got Jerry tied to a chair so he can't do anything. It's Roger.
How did the Cowboys get better when you lose a Kelsey and Cox? How did the Eagles get better? Well, they got better from earlier today. They got Saquon Barkley. Fletcher Cox was shot. I don't know.
Curtis, I'm with you on this, man. What does this say about CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons? What do you think what they do now? Do they stay for this circus? That's been my whole point all along. That actually, I look at CD, and CD might be like Justin Jefferson. It's like, wait a minute, that's my guy who got me, all these passes and stuff. If you're telling me that not Kirk Cousins, Cooper Rush might be my quarterback, I ain't signing that long-term deal. Mark, nothing's going to change until the Joneses are gone, and never will be. Well, I hate to say it, but the Joneses are never going to be gone.
DB for life, 7 and 10. I'm telling you, we're done. Don't go there. They are going to miss a Kelsey Cox rotation, not full time. Yeah.
Okay, can we finally say that it's not the
We're keeping
quarterback's
third
fault?
and one. Who's third and one? 49er fans.
Can we finally say that it's not the quarterback's fault, that it's actually the organization here, guys? Because I want you to remember, this is the same thing that's gone on every off season. We don't do anything.
Fletcher Cox was shot, Twiz. Come on now. He was playing all right. He wasn't playing great. Why would he retire then? I guess he's just beat up. He was average at best. Remember he made the 10 mil?
I feel sick, man.
Marcus Blackman, I'm with you, man. It is what it is. Give me Danielle Hunter. We're not getting Danielle Hunter. Let's just calm the fuck down. We're not getting him. Sorry for the language, but who are we kidding?
I hate Dan Quinn, grimy dude. Okay.
Grimy.
Yeah, grimy. I ain't heard grimy.
Give me grimy. He trifling.
Oh man, Brooklyn Hayes.
Let's see what's up with the Athletic. Let's see what they got going on.
Hey man, everybody can go on vacation the first week of free agency. That's the Cowboys.
Lions acquiring a cornerback, Carlton Davis from the Bucks. Lions are doing some good moves here. Lions are getting better.
What do I think of the Commanders? F the Commanders.
Play it.
All in, baby. Oh my God. All in the toilet is what it is. Oh boy.
I'm really surprised that the Packers went with Josh Jacobs and got rid of Aaron Jones. I guess they were tired of his injuries.
Well, they're probably looking at saying that he's younger.
Yeah, that's true. Good call. Good call, Aguado. Let's see here. Dirty Sanchez, breaking news. Jerry Jones pooped in his Depends. Yeah. DQ was the Commander's third choice. He might be. Yeah, I agree, Cowboy. That's a good call. He was literally their third choice. Fletcher could have come back. Yeah, he could have, Elena. I'm not trying to be mean. I just think his better days are behind him, and he don't want to be that type of player who just hung on. Shout out to him. He made a lot of money. Brandon Graham, on the other hand, is back. Oh, God, I can't repeat that, Twiz. Devin White is still out
All
there.
in our pockets. You're right about that. All in boycott. Laces out, laugh out loud.
Laces
All in,
out.
laugh out loud. Why are we surprised?
I'm looking for Dan Marino.
Hunter to the Commanders.
On a clean pair of
stop caring
shorts.
more than the Joneses. You know, there's something to that.
I know. I don't want to go 12-5 on
Joneses.
principle, DB for life.
Bobby Beninsky, shout out, number one team in sports, and this is what you get. You know, the most valuable.
Brad, really? Oh, shit.
Shout out to you, Bobby Beninsky. You are 100% right.
Bobby
most
Boucher.
valuable franchise in sports, and they do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why they have all that
in
extra
the
money.
I'm trying to tell Dak Prescott haters and Tony Romo haters that it's the Joneses. Thank you, Wilkes County Boy. 95,800. Is that what it is? 95,800. Wow.
What's
We're
that?
getting closer.
Oh, you. Wow, you're
We're closer
flying.
to 100. I'm really disappointed in the Cowboys.
It
So
probably
you're
takes you
a
6
longtime
months to
Cowboy
get that
fan.
plaque, though. I was told it takes a while for you to get it.
They're all in the room.
Yeah, I might have to break out the rum. If I was off tomorrow, I would. I might be drinking on Wednesday during the live stream. I'm off Wednesday, so I'm going to go live around 3 o'clock. I'll probably just drink myself into
Shit, Wednesday might be tame.
Yeah, well, at least
That's just actually signing the contract.
Yeah.
Every free agent is already hooked up to somebody.
2025 Dallas would be in a complete rebuild due to cap. Nah, there's no cap hell, Chuck. It's just cap. The only way it's cap hell is if Dak plays on his deal and if Zach Martin decides to retire. You would have thought that they would have reached out to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would. I mean, when you flip a switch on a Zach Martin, do you reach out to Zach and go, "Hey, how long do you plan on playing?" Or you just do it?
I mean, you probably let them know that we're going to restructure your deal. I mean, it's no money.
But if he
changing
retires, yeah, but if he retires, the hit is incredible.
Oh, but here's the thing, though. Part of the reason why Michael Gallup's number is so high
Go
is
get
'cause we
Zeke back.
restructured him last year. We restructured him last year to take his number from 11 million to 6 million.
There you go, Thomas Garrett. James
Okay.
Madison is headed to the NCAA tournament.
Oh shit!
Sledhead, I'm shocked Pack did anything they never do. Oh, Sledhead, shout out to you. You won a playoff game, you beat our ass, and you went and upgraded a running back, man. Dirty Sanchez, Jerry Jones
It will
reminds me of
be
Mr.
over
Burns
when
from The
Zeke's
Simpsons, the old man that will never die. The problem is if he dies, Dirty Sanchez, if he dies, then we got Catboy full time in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Catboy went on a cruise and duct taped up his dad, and he's sitting in a closet somewhere.
Oh boy, Bobby Beninsky says, "Crack that bottle, Mark. He's drinking for Saquon."
Zach restructured the deal.
So I'm going to wait till the Cowboys actually sign somebody before I do it. Chase Young and Montez Sweat's trade paid off. Well, okay. I don't know that you can say it paid off when you haven't played a game yet. Okay?
Yeah.
That's
This is
literally
all on
counting
paper.
chickens before they hatch. Okay, and we've seen Washington be the offseason champions many, many, many times before. Can you remember Albert Hainsworth? Okay, how about that one? Nobody is going to take up Gallup. No, nobody's going to trade for him. I can guarantee you that. Why trade for him when you can just wait for the Cowboys to have to cut him?
Yeah. Trey Lance makes first mate on Jerry's yacht. Shout out to you, Ronnie. Zach restructured his deal and allowed to add a void year to lessen the cap hit in 2025.
Who did?
Zach Martin.
Okay.
Armstrong is not an upgrade over Sweater Young. No, definitely not.
Well,
we signed DeMarcus Lawrence to be a pass rusher, but now he's just a pressure guy who occasionally makes tackles. Marcus Blackman Sr. I like him, though. He stops there. He's one of our better run stuffers from the edge. Sucks, though. Definitely does suck.
Yeah. It does. Mark, where's my wings? You get no wings for you, Derek. No wings for haters. So have we? No, we haven't. Everybody's coming after the Cowboys. Why?
Because they did nothing. They're the only team in the
league. Because we're roadkill. Okay, the buzzards are circling.
Jacoby Brissett 1-year deal with the Patriots. Okay. Can't wait to see Sam with Zimmer. Yeah, that would be good.
Notice how Derrick Henry hasn't been signed. Are you telling me there's a chance?
They tell me there's a chance.
Is Mark Ingram still? Oh, jeez. We are literally, I don't know if I can
We're a
take
laughing
this.
stock.
We are a
laughing stock.
I've been laughed at for the last 9 hours and 11 minutes. I don't know if I can take it much longer. We may just need to end this and just say it's a mercy kill. I thought about the idea of saying I will just stay live until the Cowboys do something, but I may look like a castaway before it's all said and done. I'll be like,
since he's seen a hole that big. He almost didn't know what to do.
Should we trade D-Law while we can? I don't think anybody's going to take D-Law.
Nobody's going to give you that.
What do you think you're going to get for D-Law? Okay? When you see Jerry Jeudy get, a 5th and a 6th, the Saquon signing is crazy. You may look at it and say, next year, that was crazy. I'm actually betting that that's not going to be one that's going to pay off for you. Jones says, shut it off. It's not that bad, Mark. Laugh out loud.
Makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Mark, it might be Sunday before we sign. That would be early for the Cowboys to make a signing.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about our own players.
Do you think that they went on on the yacht so they didn't have to hear all the negativity?
I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. The thing is I don't understand why a team that won Super Bowls by taking risks are so risk adverse. I mean, the fact that you haven't even at least tried to say, let's clear space, that should have been the whole thing, that you're not even you restructured one contract. One. For all we know, the whole plan might be we'll go ahead and cut Michael Gallup. We'll get $9 million then, and we'll have the $2.5 million we have now. That gives us $11 million, and we'll just sign a bunch of bottom basement guys and call it even.
Yeah. Just run it back and hope that the players we have play better.
Eagles about having rings. Now I feel stupid when I say that because that happened in the 70s and 90s. Dallas ain't paying for Henry. What's Jimmy's job? Oh boy.
Yeah. Jimmy probably just quit. He probably just said, "Oh, F this, I'm out."
Or Jimmy Johnson said, "You can't win with these guys. You just need to cut bait and start over."
Nah, he didn't say that. Maybe. Who knows? I can't tell you. I can't tell you what he did or didn't say.
Jones, I heard that his yacht has been spotted in the Bahamas, but we don't know if he's on it or not. That's my bigger question. But I would say that I'm sure that they have internet on his yacht. I'm sure that he could actually pick up his phone and be able to make a call if he wanted to. Mark, am I being the center for the Cowboys? Psh, okay. They might not sign any people tomorrow. Psh, I think there's a better chance of them not signing any people than signing. Sign the grocery outlet bargain basement is the Jerry Jones way. Let it roll. We're suffering this long. Jerry Jones is in hibernation. Jimmy's job at this point is the players facing yelling while the whole body shakes. He said, "Get rid of Dak." Well, Brian, is there anything you can say to make me feel better right now?
Yeah, Danielle Hunter's still out there. There's a lot of great defensive linemen still out there. No, Patrick Queen is still out there. Now, I don't believe for 1 second we're getting Queen, but Danielle Hunter be with the Zimmer ties. We have a possibility. Derrick Henry, DJ Reader. There's a lot of guys still out there. Everybody that I wanted. I didn't think we were getting anybody that was signed today. It's disheartening that the Eagles, Washington, and Giants are all making moves. Whether people think they're good or not, they're making moves. They're spending the money. They're creating they're going in. And if it doesn't work out, they'll be able to rebound because of the salary cap is going up. We haven't done nothing yet, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to do anything. It's frustrating, yes, but it's not the end-all, be-all. It sucks. I get it.
Well, what happened was...
Oh, God. Dirty Sanchez. I can't say that, man. If I were a coach, I would stick with college. You can recruit unlimited. Yeah, at Coyote, it's even hard to coach the college players because when you're in the big organizations, these players are making millions of dollars. Some of these players.
Lou Branch says, "Why not put up your Cash App since YouTube takes a percentage from your super chat?"
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's what
some people do.
That's what Pizzle does.
Okay. Hot topic: drums or flats? Okay.
Give me I think flats are probably better.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling rather depressed and feeling that I need to get out of this.
Yeah, I think we roll at 9:15.
I think that 9 hours plus of doing nothing is too much for anybody. I don't know that anybody
I might
else
do a live stream every night. I may do it tomorrow after work too. Fuck it. Whatever. Do a live stream until they do something. I can't, I literally came home, changed, and I gotta, I haven't, I've been on here with you guys. I've been working all day. I've been on here. It's frustrating, but again, we're all here together. So that's how you gotta look at it. That's how you gotta look at it. 120 likes. I appreciate everybody. 1,167 views. $104 in super chats.
Woohoo! Love them super chats.
If you kick Stephen Jones in the crotch, you'd have to be a sharpshooter. Dude, Stephen Jones look old as hell. Stephen Jones looks like he's
only
70.
1 year older than I am.
I know. I told you. He ain't got Jerry outliving Stephen. And I'm not wishing ill will on anybody. But the guilt alone is going to get Stephen. You can't keep all that money. Stephen Jones reminds me of the guy who wants to go big trophy hunting, where he wants to go kill a endangered species. That's what he reminds me of. I'm not saying he just reminds me of a greedy SOB. Sorry, but that's how I feel.
That he wants to always
do a live stream and
you think that he's
doesn't
the
end until we
side.
Oh God, Coyote.
His arrogance of trust
Noah
the
Brown's
process.
back with the Texans.
Is he?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what Cowboys says.
But Stephen Jones wants you to think he knows exactly what he's doing and so forth, and that he's the smartest guy
Leopard
in the
face,
room,
Thomas Garrett.
Literally
Leopard
saying
face.
to a team that just won the Super Bowl, I don't think that's the right way to win. Okay.
Marcus, I know it's not easy messing around when people are in bad spirits. New year, new hope. Yeah, Twiz, at the end of the day, I'm okay. It's just a little disheartening, man. You got to put yourself in our shoes. It's a little disheartening.
I'm not going to say I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not.
I'm not going to say that I'm okay. Calm down.
I'm not okay with this. Okay?
I need to hear the officer and the gentleman. I need the officer and the gentleman. Just don't hang yourself in a hotel, in like one of those.
No, I'm not that. No. Okay, no, trust me.
I got nowhere else to go.
I am a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, but I'm not dying that hard. Okay.
That's the best name, Ignacio Rodriguez. We'll get 2 players worth $5 million max. I love that name, Ignacio.
To win the division.
Let the muffin bake.
The same coaches. Man, I'm sick of this franchise. Same old every year. What's going on?
The Ken James.
Knows hell, man. Thinking that remember Stephen Jones is like, we've won 36 games.
Yeah. It's us and it's us and the Chiefs.
To the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. Stephen Jones gonna cook y'all tomorrow. Stephen A. Smith. I mean, Stephen A. Smith's gonna cook y'all. Him and Club Shay Shay gonna light us up.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie, I think that's what we might have to do. Let's just have a night of drinking ourselves into oblivion. Maybe I'll do it by myself. I'll do like $10 shots to see how many I could go before I pass out.
Silly season, right? Yep. Lamb and Parsons won out.
Cold Coors and a hot rosy.
I'm beginning to feel like a hostage here too. Okay.
Fucking blows, man. Only the Cowboys, but we knew it. This is what we knew. I was holding out hope.
I got all my poker chips here.
You have all your chips.
Got all my chips, and here it is. Here's Jerry Joe. Okay. Here. Put this one on black.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah. Always bet on black.
I'm all in with that.
I think I need to go watch a Wesley Snipes movie of him just messing people up.
Like Blade. The first
I want to
Blade.
go watch maybe. I don't know.
New Jack City.
Yeah, just another New Jack hustler.
CMB!
Motherfucker drop.
CMB! Am I not my brother's keeper? Yes, you are.
A little color me bad.
Oh, man. He shot his own brother, man. That's some cold shit.
A little. I just want one rib. Give me one rib. Ken James, it's a shit show, buddy. This is what happens when you're a Cowboys fan.
Mark, thank you for the awesome content. I don't know if it was awesome because I literally did nothing for the Cowboys because the Cowboys did nothing. Nothing.
30 Sanchez. Passenger 57. That was a good movie. What was the other one where it was Wesley Snipes was infiltrated a high diving or skydiving thing? What was that one?
Skydiving.
Yeah. Remember, he was a cop, and there were thieves that had what's his name, Gary Busey in it.
That was Keanu Reeves. That wasn't Wesley Snipes.
No. They know what I'm talking about. Come on now, help me out, people.
That was Keanu Reeves.
No, not that one. There was another one.
What that movie was.
No, I'm gonna look up. What?
That was Point Break.
Point
with
Break
Keanu
was.
Reeves, and it had
There was another
a guy
one.
from Roadhouse in it. And
There was
stuff.
another
Eric
one.
He was the other cop.
There was another one. You want to bet? How much you want to bet?
Wesley Snipes. He might have jumped out of an airplane on Always Bet
No,
on Black,
it's
but I don't think
Wesley Snipes. No, I'm gonna get you, and I guarantee it was Gary Busey. Wesley Snipes filmography, not U.S. Marshals. No, only right answers. Drop Zone. That's it. Drop Zone. Now, was Gary Busey in there? Hell of a movie, Mark. If you haven't seen Drop Zone,
okay, I
watch
probably
it.
did, but that was shit. 94. That's when I had flesh-eating bacteria. Okay,
All
Michael
right,
was 4 years old.
Drop Zone. That's it. Chiz Cowboys. Was Gary Busey injured? I'm going to look it up because I'm tired of being ridiculed.
Passenger 57 was good.
Yeah,
that's where it said Always Bet on Black.
Okay. Drop Zone. Let's see. Drop Zone. Let's see. Let's see who was in it. Gary Busey. Bang.
Okay. All right.
Come on now.
I'm older than you are. I'm a little bit more forgetful.
Drop Zone was that good, right, Chiz? That was a good movie. Yancey Butler. There you go.
You know what? Maybe when I get off this stream, I'll go ahead and watch it again. Drop Zone. I'm sure I can find it on Netflix or something.
Oh, shit.
Joined the Bahamas, and we're here
Same year as the OJ case.
He got to do something.
Class of 89. That's right, Chiz. Me and Chiz both graduated 89. Drop Zone was good.
Rooting against the 49ers and Eagles because he knows Dallas ain't doing anything anytime soon. Derek, screw you and getting some wings, man. I'm pissed off at you, man. Kiss my ass, okay?
I need to get some more
Jerry
drops.
Jones is enjoying the Bahamas, and we're thinking he got to do something.
What did I do? What did he say?
Connected with Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh.
Okay, it's Drop Zone. Still like Point Break.
Point Break. Remember he wanted he wanted two. Utah. Two. Remember Utah?
Yep.
Remember he was in the car, he wanted two. He wanted two something. Yeah, he died, right, Chiz? I think Malcolm Jamal Warner died. No, maybe not. No, maybe not.
Oh, the movie?
Hey, man, I don't know that he did. Theo.
No, he's not dead.
No, I know in real life. We're talking Wesley. That's how bad it is. We're talking Wesley Snipes movies.
The Cowboys are headed to the Drop Zone.
Utah, too.
Come on, man. Oh, my God.
Derrick Henry going to the Chiefs.
Here,
Jonathan Castillo. Don't even say that. Derrick Henry to the Chiefs.
Coach Jones is a fraud.
Fucking
Lethal Weapon was the best movie. Oh my God.
B-Dog, we got a sorry ownership. Look, we don't have a center, a running back. This is the wrong time. Oh God.
Running back, linebackers, defensive line.
Yeah, the most hottest time of the year to fucking improve your team, and we're going on vacation. This is where the Joneses are. They got forehead back at the Star holding down the fort. They're landing planes on his forehead.
Oh my God.
Check out the kid.
Oh shit.
I'm going to send you a picture of Jerry Jones' grandson. You tell me it's not forehead. I'm going to text it to you.
You are just wrong, man, in so many ways.
I'm sorry, man. He's got a forehead. He's like that. What was it? The cart. What was it? The Bugs Bunny cartoon where they're landing planes. Yeah. Let me see. Henry did not sign with the Chiefs. Okay, cool. Jerry Jones' grandson. Let me see images. Yeah. That's forehead. Look at that shit. Jesus.
Man, leave Jerry's kids alone. Leave them alone.
No, you're getting it. Here it comes. This is our future. Look at his forehead. That's who we got to look forward to.
It hasn't come yet.
I just sent it to you. It's not that quick. That's what we got to look forward to.
It's not that big a forehead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's not that big.
Hey, that was him 5 years ago. It's double the size now.
Oh, man. Damn, man.
I know, I'm rough.
Why do you have to always make fun of people's enlargements, you know?
That's fine. Dirty Sanchez, like, yeah, look, there you go. Your hand couldn't go half of his forehead. That's how big it is.
Shit. I couldn't palm his forehead. Is that what you're telling me?
Eagles 2020 first round pick. Jalen Reagor signed with the Patriots. Oh, shit. Regular. We got another defensive tackle. Best defense in the league, Brian. 49er fan. I can't even argue with you. Bang, friggin' bang. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
but our problems are all a quarterback.
Hey, Ruben Walls, we're still here. I'm getting more annoyed as the minutes go by. And he's already a millionaire, man. Dirty Sanchez, that ain't no forehead. That's a 5 head. Thanks, Dirty Sanchez. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but he's a spoiled little brat who's going to be running the Cowboys one day. And he's not learning from a very good,
yeah,
you know. Why Saquon go to the Eagles? Why?
747.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, jeez.
And it's like, that's pretty impressive. Forehead.
All in to lose another playoff game. Well, Brian.
It's been fun, man.
No, it hasn't.
I had fun.
No, it hasn't. It sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks to see that the Eagles have been out here signing players, that the Commanders have been signing our players, that I mean, the only good news is we're looking at some compensatory picks for next year.
That's pretty sad.
That's it. So, final thoughts, everybody. Definitely check out my man, Game Time Brian. We got to get him to 2,500 subs before we leave for the draft.
I hope you're right,
The only
Thomas.
thing we have to look forward to in the offseason is the NFL draft.
Well, we got the draft, then we got training camp, and, we'll figure that out. But, yeah, maybe I'll go to a game this year. But then again, that would involve me spending money on them.
Spending money for them.
I know. Fuck that.
Give me your final thoughts here on the day.
All right. Screw the Joneses. Greedy ass. Hope all is gone. Stephen Jones. Ruben Walls, I know. All right, everybody. My final thought is I'm going to stick to this. And I know it's a ray of hope, but nobody that signed today, everybody that I want is still out there. So give me a defensive tackle. Give me a linebacker, running back, whatever. If we get Danielle Hunter, then, man, then all this don't mean shit. So let's just keep our heads up, people. And hopefully tomorrow, I do know one thing: the sun is gonna rise tomorrow. It's gonna be beautiful out. Let's hope that Dallas Cowboys do something within the next couple days. That's all.
We can only hope.
I mean, it is what it is. It's not fun. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's good. It's not good. But championships aren't won in free agency alone. So, and there's everybody I want still out there. So, congratulations to the NFC East not being the Cowboys, but it ain't over yet. We ain't giving up. We ain't going and hiding, 49ers fans. I'm not hiding. I'm here, buddy. You're welcome. That's all we need, Ruben Walls. 3 or 4 players.
People. Sub up to my man, Game Time Brian. We're coming down the home stretch.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be getting quite a few new subs because they'll be laughing at me because the Cowboys have done absolutely, positively squad douche.
We're going to go watch Passenger 57.
The sad thing is we had the bad taste of the loss from Green Bay.
Congrats, Bobby Murphy.
Nothing that has been redeeming, anything that gives you any hope. The only thing we had that was positive for a moment was Jerry Jones saying that we were all in. And now that bubble seems to be busted where we sit here with only $2.5 million in
That's
cap
the
space.
worst thing. That's what
they're
pisses
out
me
on
off.
a freaking boat in the Bahamas.
That's what pisses me off the worst. Jerry Jones is saying that all in.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten, D-Law talking about, we were tired and, CD, I need to grow up and just so much negativity. And Cowboys have done nothing to change any of that.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, good people. I appreciate y'all, and figure out what we'll do tomorrow. I don't know if I can sit through another 9 hours of this tomorrow, but I will probably be doing some kind of a live stream. Brian, maybe after you get off, if you want to do a joint stream together, we can recap what the Cowboys didn't do.
When tomorrow?
And tomorrow
Yeah,
evening,
yeah. I'll be out on time. I was a little late today. So yeah, we'll do something.
Okay. All right. Peace out.
Thank you,
people.
everybody. Late.